Okay, so we're up, starting our first Kings of War. League of Rhordia versus the Ratkin. I call them the Skaven because that's what they used to be. And we rolled the scenario raise. So if I understand it correctly, we put a center token. All the tokens are worth 1 point. Then you've got 3 and I've got 3. So we're supposed to roll off to see what side of the table you start on. We could just we'll just roll, and then I'm gonna probably choose this side because the train is the exact mirror. There's no.
I choose this side.
Okay, so you'll have to put the first unit down, but what you'll do first is put your first token. It has to be 6 inches from the center line, which I looked in the book is the center line. So basically, what we're gonna have is like we're gonna have like tokens across like this. Now, the one rule when you look in the basic rules for objectives is they have to be 12 inches apart from each other, which that's probably why it's 6 inches. So you can, but it can be anywhere along the center line. It just has to be 6. You know, you could have it there, here, there, but they'll have to be 12 inches apart. You can't put like 3 like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got one there. See, I'm kind of looking at this board too. This one is the only one that we're not deploying. It's already there. And it's, I was looking in the scenario thing, it talks about the objectives. So that's where we're looking in because Steve's new to 2nd edition too, and I've been reading about it more than him, the unit strength. So the unit strength can come into play. So say you've got a unit strength 4 contesting an objective at the end of the game, and you've got unit strength 2, the 4 will win.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get that from what I understand. I think we'll just do that. I don't want to get too.
I forgot to measure that.
I think we're good there.
Yeah.
You may end up with a box.
Yeah, maybe a little lopsided.
Well, we both have kind of horde-based stuff. Because my stuff is pretty large too. I think I'm just going to go with the other one right there as well. We'll just kind of have this basically box it, and then now the key will be what you're going to do with the other one. I think I will go the other direction as opposed to being completely, because I do have a few units that are basically worthless in most situations, like those riding mounted scouts. And I have a unit of rifles. Maybe I can detach something cheap to go over and try to capture those or something. All right, so then you'll put your first unit on. You can go anywhere up to 12 inches, and then I think we just alternate deployment, if I remember right. Is that how 1st edition worked?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. And this game doesn't take long to kind of start punching each other in the face.
No, it
from
doesn't.
what I've seen. I've got the rules here, so. Of course, I closed.
The first horde is deployed.
All right, and that is the regular guys,
Warriors.
with no spears or anything. That's the thing with the horde army. It's like, kind of want to get those hordes placed on one hand because you want to make sure you have room for them. Okay, so, oh yeah, walls and stuff are hindering. So if you charge through it or anything like that, you don't get your thunderous charge, and you can be minus to hit or something.
I think so.
I think I'll just edge that wall. I'm gonna look at that.
12 inches in?
Oh, yeah, I went too far, did I?
I was like, wait a second.
I have scout special I just made up.
Oh, those crafty little scouts. Alright.
And I'm gonna look at that hindering rule, which I've read 827 times, but I cannot remember. I know it negates thunderous charge.
Mm-hmm.
And there is cover modifier for being shot at. And that's your ones with the
Halberds.
halberds.
Mm-hmm.
That's range for melee phase. Must be range. I can't find it. Hindered.
Nice thing is these work awesome in this game.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Well, what?
Can I go open outside with Jasmine?
Is she outside? Or you need to
She
go?
said she can't because she texted me.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, pump them guys there. I'll continue to look for hindering. Page 24. Okay. Hindered. Okay, so hitting the target. -1 hindered. If a charging unit's movement has gone through or ended over any portion of difficult terrain, then it's hindered the following melee phase. A unit can only be hindered once. Single modifier. So it's -1 to hit. A unit that is countercharging is never hindered, whether by terrain. So basically, you come charging into it, then you bounce back now at the end of the turn, like an inch apart.
Mm-hmm.
You just stay. I mean, you don't bounce back anymore. You stay locked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So and then you just say, okay, you can disengage on your turn, but you just stay locked up. It makes it a lot simpler from what I was reading.
Yeah, that was the one thing I didn't quite understand. Boing,
The bounce
boing,
back,
boing,
yeah.
boing.
Because the phalanx rule gives, doesn't the phalanx rule?
Phalanx
Units that charge this unit's front cannot use Thunder's charge rule. In addition, cavalry, light cavalry, and units that with a fly special rule that make an unhindered charge against this unit's front suffers a -1 to hit in the subsequent melee.
Yeah. So it doesn't stack. You don't get hindered and failings. That's why it says unhindered. But if you're hindered, you're already -1. So. So I'm sorry. You put what down?
The spearman.
Spearman. To guard that thing. I think I'll just. I don't know what I'm even doing here. I'll put my shooty guys here. My shooty mounted scouts.
Okay. Okay, let's put cannon fodder 1.
Hey, cat. Get out of here.
I'll put cannon fodder 1 right here.
Okay, this is a regiment of warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Get some kind of plan of battle here. I have no idea what I'm even doing.
Now we're growing apart.
I think we'll set some crappy rifle guys here. And we'll use this wall. We'll set it behind this wall.
Okay.
What are you doing, cat? This ain't a litter box. Ah, you asshole. Oh, I knew he was up to something. Riley! Your cat just crapped down here. Where's the litter box at? Stupid cat. All on video. Yay.
What are you doing? Get over here. Come on.
Damn animals. Okay, what do we got?
I placed down cannon fodder 2.
Okay. So,
We can see over this, right?
yeah, because all obstacles are height,
1.
well, they're whatever we say, but yeah, so height 1, I guess. So we can see over it, because we're all height 2 pretty much, except for our big stuff.
Now, if I shoot over that, does it give you cover?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's what.
I'll put a regiment of my foot guard guys right here. They have the great weapons.
Okay. I'll put the shredder.
I'll just tell Devin and go outside.
here.
Oh, which one's that?
The one with a 48-inch range, 3 attacks, D3. Shredder. 48-inch blast D3, ignore cover, piercing 1, reload, and shattering.
That's the shattering. That's the extra.
I don't even know what shattering does.
I guess it's -1 on your break check. I think that cannonballs have that too.
But you have to be damaged by the attack to.
Yeah, it's when you test your nerve.
And reload, the unit can only make ranged attacks if it was given a halt order in a previous movement.
Yeah, you can't move and fire basically.
Well, careful aim or something like that.
So it's a war machine basically. It's like a cannonball.
I'm wondering if that was supposed to be the warp lightning cannon.
This shredder.
Yeah.
Yeah, something along that lines probably.
So I'll pull that. Oh, steady. Unit that does not. The unit does not suffer a -1 movement modifier when making ranged attacks. Nice.
Who's that one?
These 3 flamethrowers.
Oh yeah. What's their range? 18?
12.
12 in this game.
So.
That's basically a cannon. That's what it is, a cannon, because it's got the shattering and same range as a cannon. The 3 attacks though is higher than a cannon. Cannon's only 2. They used to be 1, but the second edition made it 2.
Yeah, cannons are worthless in the original. Let me double check it. Shredder, yeah, attack 3.
Yeah. Ignores cover. That's just like a cannonball. But the D3, so yeah, that can do some damage. Don't want to take too much of that. Yeah, I'll put another unit. Rifles.
Are they 24?
Yeah. Let's stick them in that.
Okay. Let's put this guy right here.
Okay, Help Pit Abomination thing, whatever they're called now.
They're mutant rat fiends, but I like Hell Pet Abomination.
Yeah. Put these guys right there. Great Weapon Regiment.
There.
Oh, your little flamethrower.
Yep.
I'll put one of my volley guns right here. 24-inch range. It's a 24-inch range, piercing 2, reload. It's an artillery piece. It shoots 12 shots.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's basically like a horde of rifles.
Yeah. Alright, I'll put my
Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of Doom. Death Engine Skewer.
Okay, I'll put that another gun there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put something down?
Yeah, the second flamer.
Okay, I'm gonna double down on the flames. I think I'll go ahead and stick my other volley gun. I'll put that there. I got my volley guns to pull in now. Another flamer?
Another flamer.
Jeez.
I got 3 units left. You got...
one. I got. Do the heroes go down all together like the old fantasy, or
I don't know.
we'll just keep alternating until somebody's done?
Mm-hmm.
So no thunderous charge. Now I have my this one. Mammoth does. So the woods block line of sight, right? Unless somebody's in it, kind of like dense terrain for bolt action.
Yep.
But if you have Strider and stuff, it won't affect you.
Correct.
On a charge for losing your Thunderous and stuff. You can move through it. If you have Strider, you can move over obstacles and stuff without having to stop, right?
I believe so.
Hmm.
Can you look it up real quick?
Strider? I got it here.
Well, I also have it on here.
Okay.
The unit's charge is not hindered when charging through or ending its charge on difficult terrain or obstacles.
Okay. That's where I want that. I got my own stuff in the way now. It's like,
That's one thing about this game. That gets to be a factor pretty quick.
alright, I'll just put this mammoth in the middle. That way this can go either way once I get the infantry out of the way.
Alright, so are we putting the generals down together, or?
You could just separate and we'll just keep alternating. Is that your actual generally guy? Inspiring presence or something? Or?
This one has inspiring presence.
That's your wizardy one, the mother.
The Mother Crazy?
Yeah, what's that one?
That's just a warlock, which is
Okay.
also a wizard.
Gotcha.
Within 6 inches.
It's not really the matchup I want over here, but. Alright, I'll put those honor guard down.
Put this guy right here.
Okay. So I've got some knights, a general, and 2 wizards left.
I got one more.
Oh, you need another help hit? Okay. I think I'll put my wizard. I'll put a wizard down. So I've got 2 wizards. They're just a little bit different. Wizard 1 here will be the top one. Bane Chant, Lightning Bolt, and Wind Blast. Here.
And I'll place my last unit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just keep my wizards close. This will be wizard number 2. general guy on a winged bird. I'll start him back here. All right, that's everybody.
Okay.
So then we roll to see who goes first, but I think there's something to do with the last. Get a +1, or somebody gets a +1 because
Finish deploys first.
yeah. Let's get back to the scenario playing game section. Alright, who goes first? Both you and your opponent roll a dice. The higher score chooses whether they're going to have the first turn or give it over. The players continue on doing until they place all their units on the table. So I guess it doesn't say anything about +1. I thought there was. Alright, so see who goes first, I guess.
4.
4. 1.
3.
So your choice.
You go first.
Yeah, that's probably a good call since I don't have anything in range. Okay, so I think I will. Now in this game, now you just pivot on your center. There's no more wheeling, so you can make one pivot during a move.
Mm-hmm.
So my guys have a speed of 5, so I can. If you march, do you just go straight ahead? I think. God, we're so new to this.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can change. That's like super basic question. And the first move is like, I don't know. Yeah, if you don't have nimble, if you have nimble, you can make an additional pivot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's over here. Pretty much all your characters are nimble.
Yeah, I think if you march, you have to go straight ahead.
Unit makes an extra pivot of 90 degrees around the center while executing a move order, including a charge. It cannot make this pivot when ordered to halt.
Advance. So in advance, the unit can advance straight forward up to its speed. Any point in this move, it can make a turn. At the double, unit advance straight forward at double. So yeah, if I want to turn, I have to do it in advance. That's good to know. So I'm going to. These guys are pokey. So I will pivot on my axis. Let's go 5 inches. These guys are pokey. They will poke your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's not really what I want to do. I'm jamming my own guys up already. So they'll go there. These guys. I'll just. Geesh. I think I'll do a at the double, but I think I have to stop. when I get to the obstacle. This thing has a movement of 7, so I'll go 7. Maybe do a pivot. These guys are nimble, so I will do 1 turn. What's her speed? 8 or something? Cavalry. Knights move 8, mounted scouts move 9. They are nimble. They have 18-inch black powder weapons. So don't think I'll want to fight 3 flamethrowers with that though. So I'll go 9 to there. Should be out of here. Sight. Those only have a 12-inch range, though, don't they?
Yep.
But the cannonballs have got. I'm gonna pivot these guys this way, and they have a nimble, so I'm gonna turn them again. I'll turn these guys this way. I'll just march 5 to there. These cats, I don't want to block my line of fire on the next turn. I'll just sit still with them. The knights, I'm just gonna. I don't know what I want to do with these guys. I'm gonna get plowed in the center by those big things. I'm just gonna creep the knights up straight ahead. Turn them like that. They'll stand fast. Now these guys, they move 7, honor guard moves 7. Charging a bunch of spear guys in the face with abomination. I'll just sit tight with these guys.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
We're on even foot.
Yeah. So wizard, I guess I can move. They can move and cast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they can move. You can move through your own stuff. You just can't end up in it.
Correct.
I've got lightning bolts. Maybe I can shoot some. I don't know what the range of a lightning bolt is. What's up?
24 inches.
Is it? Okay. What's up?
I'm hungry for lunch.
Oh.
Oh, and
So I think that's my movement. Or this guy. I'll just sit tight with this guy too. All right, I'll move there, and then I'll try to cast a couple lightning bolts, I guess.
Okay.
So wizard 1. That's like 3 dice. I think. What, Fia? What? We're not doing lunch right now. Okay, go and do something. What? Go find something to do. Alright, so 3 dice, hitting things on 4 up, right?
5.
5 up if it's a character, right? I think it's always 4 up, unless you're...
Lightning bolt, 24-inch range, enemy roll to damage as normal, modifiers piercing 1, hits on a 5 plus against targets in cover, so yeah, 4 plus.
So 4 plus, and I know characters getting shot at are -1 more.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll shoot a lightning bolt at your wagon wheel of doom.
Okay.
So
Need 5s?
4s, right?
I thought we were shooting.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't matter from what targets in cover, right? For magic. I'm not, or do I shoot through it? Yeah,
I
so it'd be
don't know.
cover, yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's right. I think you're right. But you're size 5. Your height 5.
Yes.
So you won't get cover, because it
Okay,
has
so-
to be
Yep.
2 within your, within 2 of your height
Oh, okay.
disadvantage.
So,
So,
yeah, he's a big old target.
yeah, so 2 hits,
Okay.
and, so that's just 2 wounds, right? Oh, no, I
No,
got a
armor.
mortal one. So piercing 2, though, you said?
Piercing 1. I believe.
Piercing 1.
Yeah, piercing 1.
What's your defense?
My defense is a 5.
So become a 4. 2 wounds. Yeah, we're totally noobs. So anybody watching at home, just bear with us. When
Don't laugh too hard.
Don't laugh too hard. And then I got another lightning bolt. I'll shoot the same target because he's tall, nice and tall. 1 hit and 1 wound. Lightning raining down. So now we do a nerve check, right? Which so 2d6 and add the 3.
You need to roll a 16.
Yeah, but if I would have rolled a boxcars, I would have wavered it, right? No matter what.
I have a dash under wavering, so I think
You're yeah.
unbreakable or whatever they call it.
Yeah. But generally, if you roll boxcars, you can waver somebody, even though you can't mathematically do it.
Yep.
All right, so that's my turn 1.
Okay.
So now your turn 1. I'm gonna grab the turn dice.
Okay. Speed 6.
Get that thing out of the way. Put it down here.
Team, speed 6.
I stopped by Mom's house last night and grabbed another folding table. I totally forgot when we went out to the lake yesterday. Stopped there, grabbed on the way home from Utan. I have these boards that I have in the garage. I bought when I thought that we needed them for when we hosted an event for our bug eater. But then they ended up having big enough tables.
Let's get the death in. Ratkin. It is 6 inches.
Only moves 6.
So he'll turn there.
Okay.
He can move 7, so I'm gonna go off his nose.
Okay. And one nice thing about Kings of War I'm not used to, you can always pre-measure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can always check before you like charge or anything like that, or even after you move. That'd be something I need to get the hang of, because that was always kind of with Warhammer Fantasy. It was important. You couldn't pre-measure, so you had to do a lot of estimated guessing. Like, one thing I like about the last edition of Warhammer Fantasy was a very charge range.
Yeah.
The 2d6. I like that, where this is just set. If you're, they did make it in second edition better. You don't have to measure your charge from your center point, so you measure from anywhere. So it basically made hordes a little bit more dynamic, because your charge range now is, as long as I can see you, then my challenge charge range I can measure from there. Before you used to have to measure from the center point, and it gave those speedier armies, I guess, a lot more advantage.
All right, I think I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay. Got some
Well,
shooting to do.
Yeah. See if you're within 12 over here. Nope. Right afraid of that. We'll have this. Fire into that.
Mammoth?
No, the mammoth.
Foot guard?
Cause I'd get. No, I ignore cover.
You ignore cover, yeah, you're a
Yeah, so
cannonball.
yeah, I'm attack there.
Okay. Foot guard. They're all brave. You're gonna shoot at them. So let me break out my Timlonus. Oh, see, I got these movement sticks too. I forgot. Which
Yeah.
is nice. And I'm gonna break this thing out. Cause
Okay, I get D6 plus 7 attacks.
so.
No, wait, no, wrong one. Shredder. I get 3 attacks.
Well, I've got some tokens for like Bane Chant and things like that.
Does magic go before or after shooting?
It's in the same.
Okay. So I just work here and across.
Yep.
So, yep, you got 3 shots.
Okay, hitting on 4s, right?
Mm-hmm. One
Okay,
hit.
One hit.
D3.
Yep. Just one.
One.
So one hit. So that's just one hit, one wound. Or no, you still have to roll 2 wound, right?
Yep.
My defense is 4.
And the
You've got
shredder
probably
is
piercing.
armor piercing 1.
Okay, so my 4. Normally these guys are 5, but they have the great weapon, so they're a 4. So 3 on a 3. That's not terrible.
And I fail.
Yay! Shield, form shield. I have my other Kingdoms of Man list. I put all those Vikings together,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna run a shield. It's called a shield wall unit. They're not great. They're kind of like your 4-up, 4-up. And I gave them the magic item, so I'm really kind of wanting to run. I'm wanting to run like 5, 6 different lists. So I'm glad we're playing, so I can get a feel for. Many of the units are the same, but with little small differences, you know.
Now I can only cast 1 spell, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even if I have a staff that gives me another spell.
I think you can only cast. You have to do your shooting phase, and you choose what you shoot, unless there's some particular magic. It gives you an additional spell,
Well,
right?
it's Conjurer's Staff. Gives me additional spells to cast. Whenever the unit rolls to hit with non-unique spells, it can re-roll 1 dice, which failed to hit. Okay, that's all it does.
So-
It gives me some additional spells and.
Yeah, and so if you're not doing the blood boil, which is a unique, you get to re-roll a dice, right, or something. So what are you going with?
Lightning bolt onto that unit.
How many is your lightning bolt?
Hmm?
How many lightning bolts you have?
5.
Lightning bolt 5. That's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to re-roll 1?
Mm-hmm.
Just 1, right?
Just 1.
Okay. 4 hits, so hit. It's 4 hits. That's on the foot guard again?
Yep.
Okay. So their 4-up becomes a 3-up?
Yep. 2.
So it takes my first casualties. That's what's interesting, and I'm kind of neat about Kings of War. No more pulling guys off. You just, I thought Tim gave me some damage. Didn't he give me something for damage markers? Those are good. I think he gave me something. I'm so bad.
Alright, we'll have, let's see,
Whoops.
18 inches. Does that catch your wizard? Yeah, actually, let's keep tearing on these guys.
Yes, you would. It'd be cover, and then it would be -1 more for the character.
So we'll just go ahead and.
But that'd be a good target.
Yeah, but we'll go ahead and keep pounding on your guard.
Yeah, but he's not automatically dead. That's the. See, I'm still. You know, you still have to do a nerve check. I mean, you
Yeah.
can blast him with 7 shots. You know, his nerve's not great, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna now this thing. Does it have? So it moved. And so it's gonna suffer -1 to hit. Plus movement.
Another -1 from cover.
Yeah.
So it'll probably need 6s.
What's your ranged value? Because it's not a spell, right?
No,
It's a shooting attack.
4.
So your ranged is 4, which is actually really, really good. So it becomes 6s. If it would have become 7s, then you could do half the amount of shots. So D6 plus
7.
D6 plus 7. So 13 shots on 6s. Thanks to the movement and the cover.
9, 13. Rat's lucky number, 13. Let's find out how lucky it is. 2.
2. Okay.
And it is
Piercing something. Sorry.
no, I forgot to write it down, so. Okay.
Yeah, and your ink cartridge. The kids get a hold of the computer and they start printing everything.
Yeah, I know. Piercing 2.
So 2 ups.
1.
1. Okay.
Alright, this guy will fire a lightning bolt into the same place.
Jeez, tearing them up.
He also has a lightning bolt of 5. So we need 4s, 5s. Right?
So I don't see how that does movement. Movement only affects shooting.
Yeah, but cover.
Cover, yes, 5.
1 hit.
1 hit.
That's because there's strength 4. I mean armor defense of 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
Piercing 1.
So 3. So another dead. Another wound, I should say. Up to 4.
All right. These don't have shooting, no shooting, no shooting. That's it.
All right. So we did 4 total. My regiment has a 14-16. They're kind of my elite guys. They're a little higher pips than some of the others.
And I did 4.
Yep.
So 10 to shake in.
And boxcars to kill them.
You know.
Nothing. They love it. They don't care. All right. That's turn 1, right?
Yep.
Turn 2. What to do? See, I've got a bunch of old Warhammer Fantasy stuff, like that Doom wheel. Normally, you don't want to get charged by
Yeah.
because it just runs you over. But I need to probably push up a little bit here. So I'm going to do my movement phase, I guess.
Mhm.
So there's no particular order in that. Tell me the rule on those flamethrower things again.
The weapons team is nimble. Blight Spewer has 12-inch range, piercing 1, steady aim.
So they can move and fire without the -1.
Mm-hmm.
And they do how many shots?
10.
10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to be shot by those. And there's 3 of them there.
Yep.
It's terrible. Stay away from them. Those things have Strider, Crushing Strength, and Thunderous Charge.
Crushing 2, Radiance Alive, Rally, Regen, Strider, and Vicious Melee.
Reeling ones. God, that'll be death machines in close combat. Alright, so we're going to go, first off, we're going to move a pike block. I'm going to not go crazy. I don't want to expose a flank to anything. But I am going to move up to get into this. We'll learn one way or another. Give me a dice here. Yeah. So I can use these walls kind of to a little bit of help. So I don't think I have any flanks open to anything at this turn. Because you just go off my corner, right?
I believe so.
So I'll move him up just 5 inches and brace for impact. I will So I don't have a 10-inch charge, but I could theoretically charge through walls and stuff, right?
I think so.
It doesn't stop you at all, like
I don't think so.
when I'm out of range. It just would be hindered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of range anyway. I don't really want them engaging everything. I'm gonna move this wizard first to get him out of the way. Actually, I'll move. So I think I will move these guys. I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna just go. Get up here on this. I'm gonna get across this wall. So I technically probably have a flank to those guys,
Yeah.
but they have, well, they could get there. What's your speed?
6.
Yeah, you could get there. So that's not great. But I'm gonna do it, because if you want to go that way with them, I'm okay with that. Now I'll move this wizard. I'm gonna turn him. And they can, characters can just turn and run all over the place, right?
They have nimble rule.
Yeah. So, get over here. Let's get him in here.
You may be blocking some of your shots.
They don't block though, because if your tie's 5 and 6.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just-
that thing, yeah.
Yeah. That's the same thing. I did the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna block my shot. It's not bolt action.
Yep.
You just have to have the height advantage, and you can fire. Because what's that, like height 4?
Height
6? It's a big
1.
thing. Oh,
No, that's unit strength.
yeah.
6, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tall son of a bitch. That's a 5. What's this brood mother thing?
3.
So that's cover if I fired at that, because these guys are height 2. I could see you, but you would have cover.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have cover from the wall as well, even if my guys weren't there, because he's only height 3. Those things don't though, they're too big.
Yep.
So hopefully my guns will, see, this is all new to me. I do the same thing, I'm like moving guys in front, it's like I don't want to block my shots, but you don't, and now if we were the same height, I would, because you have to, equal heights, you can't see them to shoot. Like these guys would block that from them if they were in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna march. I can go 10. Right. Get involved here, huh? And this bad boy, it's gonna turn him and prep him for a response. And not get in the way of my guns. This guy, he can fly and he's nimble, so he'll go turn, and then he will march. He can make his one turn since he's nimble, and he'll march 14. He is higher, but doesn't get not in the way. I get his inspiring presence involved, and the end of his movement, he gets to heal, so he heals 1 wound off of these guys. Now my cavalry is the one I'm not happy about so much. They're kind of not where I want them to be. Although I'm height 3, you're height 7, so I won't block from the hell pit. I would block
6. Height 6.
height 6, so I wouldn't block it,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd get cover. Wait, no you wouldn't, because I'm height 3,
Yeah, I won't get covered.
but I blocked them. I do have a shot this turn on them, so I think I'll just, you end up in the front, and I won't be able to, if you charge me, you'll be in my front anyway, I won't be able to really help unless I was out to the side. I'll just sit tight. I feel like I'm wasting them, but they're a good reactionary force. They've got a lot of punch. This gun is not in range of shit. I don't think I can even see them. Because the dense terrain. A wasted gun. The rifles are going to be able to shoot them. I think I'll just move these guys up. They have a 7-inch move. I'll just move up a little bit. Pivot. Now over here. I just go about 4 inches. Turn. These guys, I'm just gonna do a reform, I guess that would be. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like I said,
I don't know.
join the club.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm used to fast cab being able to reform and do this and that and everything. They can still, I mean, you can go through woods. You're just hindered. I gotta get my brain readjusted to the new, because you used to be able to not go through woods with cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I do have some shooting and some stuff.
Okay.
So I will go blast your, I'll do this one first, and I'm gonna fire at that thing I shot before.
Okay.
So I will do my shooting, and I have, what did I say, 12 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in range. There's no long range penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, 12 dice. Perfect. So normally it's it's ranged attack. There's no normally. My ranged attack is, I think, a 5. Yeah, a 5.
Okay.
So I'm on 5 ups. There's no cover we determined because you're so tall.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So 4, and it's piercing 2, so your 5 becomes a 3.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 4. What's that take you up to?
7.
7. What's your nerd value?
16.
Ooh, that's
Blank
pretty-
16.
Pretty high. Okay. So my wizards. Blank 16, and you're up to 7.
Yep.
Let's just shoot you with the other one. Let's do the Steve Boley method, which is just keep shooting at it until it dies.
Concentrate fire.
So 12 shots, this would be the same to hit,
Mhm.
because you're so tall.
Yep.
Oh, 2. Dang it. 1. Dang, that stunk. Up to 8 now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got 2 wizards here. One of them has Bane Chant, which won't do anything because they're not in any close combat this turn, and won't roll into the next turn. I have Wind Blast, and I have Lightning Bolt. So Wizard 1, which was the guy with the sword. I will do a Wind Blast. Let's see. Guys, you're pretty dang close, so what's the movement of that thing? 7?
The Ratkin 7.
So 4, I can't push you far enough away. That thing, if I pushed you, your movement on that is shorter. 6?
6.
I need to get you about 4 inches back. I got 2 guys with Wind Blast. I could try to push you back. Because it's in the shooting phase. I can't roll yet to see if I killed you or not, right?
Correct.
We do it at the end of the shooting phase. Record Lightning Bolt. one guy has heal, I think. Yeah, wizard 2. So wizard 2, I'm gonna do a heal on my foot card. So heal is three dice. So you're trying to hit them on 4s. And every one I hit, I heal. So I healed 2. So the 3 becomes 1. And the other guy, so the wind blast is wind blast 5. I need to get, and every one that's successful is 1 inch. Let me check the distance here. You have a 6-inch move?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wind blast those dudes. Try to push them back. 1. Dang it, ain't gonna help. This is all theory hammer when I make these, pick those points for the wind blast.
Mm-hmm.
But then the scenario, you know, you kind of have to push it up. So it's like, and I have some rifles here. I'll shoot at those guys.
Okay.
They have 8 shots. A unit of 10 has 8. 8. Their range attack is a 5. So 8 shots on 5. Not a single one.
That's typical of my rifles.
That's pathetic. Because they're armor, they're piercing too.
Mm-hmm.
But it has no target. Yeah, as of yet, they don't have a target as of yet. I did both my wizards. I did both my guns. They have guns, but they have nothing to shoot at. So I guess that's my turn too.
Okay. Roll.
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll get a good roll here. 9 plus.
17 breaks it.
Yay! Okay, that's helpful. Hooray!
All right. Well, that changes my plans.
Although, yeah. I probably should have did. Yeah, the heal is not too big.
Okay. Keep you up. So 10. So you'll be on that side. Go 6 inches. Oop.
You in?
Yep.
Okay, so you can see. They all make it. Does that guy make it? Yeah.
Step over here. They'll stay. See in your flank?
Let me grab my dig out the old thing. I don't know where all those went to. I bet they're here. I gotta find all my old, my 45 degrees. I used to have all those for fantasy.
His little thing didn't have one?
What's that?
Tim's thing?
Oh yeah, he does. Good point, good point. Yes, Tim provided them. Tim. So, like that.
Flank or not?
So it'd go to your center leader point, which would be here at your nose, so that would be in my flank, right?
That's what I understand.
Okay.
Which case,
This guy will not be.
which case I will change
So like
my.
that one I was talking about.
I want to change
Your
my
center
little.
leader point would be there, so that's in their flank.
I am going to back him up 5. Have this unit actually charge.
Okay. You still, with my wind blast, you still in range? Barely. Dang, I needed 1 more inch.
Yep.
Okay, they're coming in.
Boom.
Gotcha.
And he comes in on your flank.
Ah, that's terrible. Okay.
Okay.
At least I have my mammoth for counter charge.
Yeah, no. Da, 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 da.
Those have like a random amount of,
No, you
Attacks.
killed off the one that had the random attack.
no, what's those have?
Those have 10.
Ugh, that's gonna be 20.
And melee of
Thunderous,
3.
Melee of 3, thunderous, and
No,
crushing.
they don't have thunders. They have crush, radiance life, regen, strider, and vicious melee.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna do some damage, that's for sure.
let's leave it at that and hope we do pretty good at popping a hole.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be painful.
Alright,
Because
so
normally to the front, you have ensnare, and I'm phalanx, which wouldn't help against that thing, but the ensnare would.
Alright, so first we'll do shooting
Okay.
on the mammoth.
Okay. Yep, I'm height, probably pretty good size height.
Oh wait, I forgot my guy's in the height too, so I can't.
I'm height 5,
So I can't shoot him.
because you're height 5 or 6.
Yeah,
So yay!
but I can
At
shoot
least
at those guys.
the carnage.
Yeah, we can shoot at those guys.
Okay, I will. Oh yeah, I ignore cover. I would normally have cover, I think, because leader point to leader point half would be in cover, but ignores cover. So
3 attacks, needing 4s.
1 hit. D3. 3. They're 5 up. I mean 4 up because they have that great
And
piercing something.
piercing 1, so I need 3s.
Okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Then you have the shattering one, so you add a 1 to the roll or something.
Oh, I can't remember what shattering does.
I think it's +1 on the rolling the nerve check.
Yeah, shattering. Add 1 to the subsequent nerve test.
Yeah.
Which we did.
It's kind of brutal in close combat.
Yep. Okay, so then we'll have these guys do is all. Well, let's see. Can he?
Yeah,
be
you didn't
ranked?
cause any wounds last time you shot. You rolled a 1.
Oh, that's right. So what we'll do is this unit on that unit, and these
Okay.
2 on that unit.
Okay.
Weapons team gets 10 attacks,
Jeez, that's a lot.
and their bullet skill is 4. So
That's
we'll
really
do
high.
that unit first.
So you have cover shooting through that.
So I need 5.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay.
Piercing 1.
So 3 ups.
2 more wounds.
Dang.
And then against your scout thing.
Yeah, that's not really
Ow. 5 hits.
good. Okay.
And I'm just shooting both of them.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
Okay. And their armor is terrible. It's like a 3 up. The defense is 3.
Piercing 1, so 2s. 7 wounds.
Okay. I'm nervous here as well.
Alright. He will lightning bolt these guys.
Okay.
Or what does Bane Chant do again?
Gives you close combat crushing strength. So 12-inch spell range, friendly close combat. If one or more hits are scored, the rest of the turn the unit gains crushing strength +1.
And your Bane is 3 also. So we'll actually do
Bane chant.
Bane Chant onto these guys.
Okay. Looking for any 4-up. Got one. So you get the Bane chant off.
And then he'll do lightning bolt onto that unit.
Who's that? On the who? Okay. So would I get no cover there? Right. So 3 hits.
I thought you got cover.
Well, there's nothing there now where you're at.
Oh, okay. So 3 hits.
And it's +2?
Uh,
+1.
Plus one.
Yeah. So 3 up.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And I believe that is it for shooting. Do we roll breaks before we go on to the next phase?
Yep.
Okay.
So over here, they're at 5 wounds with a shattering on top of it, so +6. And they are 14, 16. 8 + 6 is 14, so they're wavered. Just got it. There's gotta be a wavered one. This one was from Devastated, Bane Chant. Maybe not. This was something a bit, huh? No, we'll just put this on there. We know the wavered. They weren't charging anything this turn anyway, I don't think.
Alright, the scouts.
The Kingdoms of Men do have a thing you can add on a lot of your guys where you give them, you can charge anyway, even though you're wavered.
Oh yeah?
But it's like your war pot thing. You can upgrade. Not all your units can have it, but most of them.
Oh crap, I forgot about the war pots.
Just ensnare or stealthy, mainly for defensive.
Yep. Okay.
You have to say at the beginning of your turn if you want to pop a.
I'll pop one on this guy so they become stealthy.
Okay, next turn. Put a little token on them just to remind us. But what's that for?
Okay. These guys?
Okay, they are
7.
up to 7, and their waver's terrible. So they are 10, 12. So 3 to wave.
9.
9. So they run off. I've taken them out of most of my other lists, the little rifle things, but that's the list I had printed. So
Okay.
okay.
This unit.
Yeah. So they're up to 4, and
I need a 10.
Okay.
Wave room. Box card around. Nope.
Okay. And that's one thing. So I have inspiring close by, but a waver doesn't let you reroll waver. It only lets you roll death, reroll death. All right. So we're good there, though.
Alright, so we'll have the front attack first. Those are just regular warriors.
Okay.
Melee of 5.
That's not good.
No, they're not.
I have ensnare to the front, so -1 to be hit. You'll be hitting me on 6s from the front.
I got 25, so first 10, gain 6. 1.
1.
2, 3.
Okay. 5 more. So 4. The armor is a 4. You have Bane Chant up, so you have Crushing Strength 1, so you're winning on 3s.
Whoa.
That's not the attack I was worried about.
Yep.
But, just 1. That's
Actually, I should have put Ensnare on him. Because then when you retaliate, I get Ensnared back, right?
Yeah, because it would be good until the end of your next turn.
Do you mind if I put that on there? Or is it too late?
Go ahead. Yep, we can pop
Okay.
it. 0.
Now for the Mutant Fiend. 10 attacks.
Becomes
Need-
20. He has Strider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he ignores charging over the wall.
Okay. Need 3s. Wow, that's a lot of
Alright,
misses.
keep rolling those.
So far 3 hits.
Okay, that was 10 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I might live, man. Keep doing that.
12 hits.
Yeah, that was a lot better comeback.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 hits, killing them probably 2s.
Crushing 2.
So 4s become 2s.
Mm-hmm. 3 more dice.
I have a pretty high waiver, so it might be.
Yeah, it'll be a really hard. Even if I get all these, I'll still have a really high. 11 wounds.
Okay, 11 plus the one you did makes it 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and my nerve value is 20, 22.
So I need 8 just to waver you.
Yeah.
Cock die. Nope.
All right, I didn't even get wavered then.
Nope.
Whew! Yay, that's why you take a board.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd do a lot better.
12. 12. So, yeah, all right. We're in the money now.
Yep.
And, you did pop that Ensnared, but I can countercharge whoever I want. So I could countercharge that way. I believe that's how the rules are. But I'll probably just go there and I'll go there. So anyway,
Whew. This didn't work there as good as I was hoping.
did a lot of damage, 12, but with the strike, I was like, crap, when that came in. You rolled really shitty on that first roll.
Yeah.
3 hits, needing 3s.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that, I think I would have probably broke you.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I mean, I was like, yeah, I'll get the mammoth, I'll charge that, but then I wouldn't have an answer for them. But now you have like a 20-some as well, right? So you're gonna be stuck there for a while, I think.
1921.
Yeah, I mean, that's really high too. My guys are just average pokey stick guys.
Yep.
Okay, so turn 3.
Turn 3.
Now some stuff started happening here. All right, so they're wavered. They can't do nothing. I'm gonna charge here. Going to countercharge there, but I don't want to be facing this way right at the moment. You're not in range, are you? No. I'll charge there.
Okay.
I'm gonna end up regretting that, I think. So I'd charge, go front, should kill you. And then if you kill something, you can reform. I'd probably wouldn't, because if I was here, could I charge,
Mhm.
go in, and then I line to the maximum?
I believe so.
And then that would put me in the woods though, right? So I would be hindered.
I think so.
So I'd be suffering a -1 to hit. My attack is 4. So I'd be hitting on 5s. I'm not worried about killing that unit. I'm mainly worried about and you're ensnared, so I'd be hitting them on 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the counter charge. I just want to make sure, because if I slide over, that thing would be in my front. They would be charging me to the front, but they'd be totally unsupported. Let's fucking do it.
Might as well. I went crazy.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So we know they're in range, so I do my pivot thing and I go, and then I square off, and it does say you align to the maximum. I was mainly worried about exposing some flanks, you know,
Mhm.
so I look like I'm good there. But it did put me in the woods, so it makes me hindered. Because in old fantasy, I'd be able to just go and wedge like that, and I wouldn't have to worry about the woods. But I don't mind the hinder. I'm more. Those guys are a defensive.
Formation.
Yeah, porcupine. So if I could, the more guys I can get globbed into the front, the better for me to try to maneuver my other guys to the thing. So we'll do that. No charge there. Now I declared a charge here. I got this cat here. He's not a combat master by any means. But I think he's
Yeah,
probably,
heroes are not really combat masters in this game.
well, if you give him that, if you give him a 30-ish point magic item where you can hit on 2s,
Deal.
you get a lot better. Being on that bird thing makes him. He's got 7 attacks, melee 3, crushing strength 2, and thunderous charge 1. So and he flies, so he'd ignore the. I'm gonna. If I could charge. Because you can move your guys any way you want. I can move them first and then charge into the rear. Charge in the side. I can charge that into the flank, actually. Oh no, you're size 7. I probably can't see you. No, I can see him. Yeah, I can see there.
Is your guys blocking?
But I would end up landing on the wall, which would give me hindered.
And they already have their jaw, so that's -2.
Yeah. Because they're ensnared right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I go after that guy, I should be able to beat him. Problem is if I don't, I might be out of your line of sight. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Just worried if I don't kill him, I don't want to get hit inside by a whole fucking horde of guys. Alright, so I'm going to declare a charge here. So I have a 20-inch charge range.
Yep.
I'm good there.
Yep.
18. Alright, so we'll start moving. So, the cannon's going to get nothing to shoot at. Oh well. So, side, front. Well, I can't go anywhere right now. You guys just want to wait and we'll get some McDonald's later? Why don't you have some snacks right now?
But I don't want to stay. I'll wait till we can get it back.
Okay. Papa's not back yet, is he?
He's not back.
Okay. Okay, move that charger, move that charger. That's a counter charge. Gotta figure out what to do. These guys are a lot of points and they're just kind of sitting around. So I'm gonna do an advance, or a, whatever you call it. Not
A regular
run,
move.
Yeah. They have 8-inch. I meant to get that. See, I wanted the board that we're using on there, which is the smooth
Mhm.
for this, but I already had that game set up on it. And you can always measure, so I'm at charge range next turn. I'm sure you're gonna go somewhere. And the knights are getting ready to get involved. These guys. You suck.
Hello there.
Hey, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. She in there?
No, she's upstairs.
Oh, okay. So these guys have a 7-inch move. I forget you can measure. I don't. Gosh. If I move into that, we have. Crushing 1, thunderous 2. So they're not very powerful and we're not on the charge. I don't want don't charge him in the front, really. Maybe I'll just threaten it. So I'm gonna turn 7. So your dude's front is right there. I want to be where you can't see. I don't want it to be charged by that.
Okay.
I think I'm good there? Because you're not in the woods. So I'm just gonna creep up there.
Okay.
Don't want to give you a freebie. I kind of want to be in the woods so I can see you to help those guys, but I just think it's a losing proposition for me because I'd be in charge range of that. I may have to end up charging those guys in the front later, but it's not really what I want to do. We'll see how it happens in the middle. I thought about trying to come this way, but then I don't know. They can't see. I can't see squat. They're out of range over there. It looks like. Well, you go from the front, right? 24 inches. Is it
It
in?
should be out of range. Did you move him forward?
No, not from the beginning. You haven't moved, right?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, just out. Nothing else is tall. That thing's tall. 24-inch range though. Out. So they're just on standby. You do come into the woods because there's no turning and firing. It's just, oh yeah, there is. So I'm gonna do, because I have an arc. So I'm gonna do this. They should be on the square bases. But,
Okay.
so I'm gonna just square them that way because there's nothing to shoot over here.
Yeah.
And then be prepped for wherever that thing goes. I think that's. I think I will march or advance. Start creeping up, guys. Cause they're not doing any good sitting back here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the wizards. They can. And this guy didn't go here either.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna move these guys up to here. With their 4 wounds. Yeah, so he's out. Doesn't heal anybody. Because I could move them first, then that, and then see if the. So the wizards, the one with the heal, is wizard number 2. I think he'll just stay close behind here. The other wizard can't fire a lightning bolt into that. Let's see, one of them has Bane Chant. Yeah, the one with the sword has Bane Chant. So I'll just turn. I'll run right through my own unit to 10 inches. Actually, I'll just turn and go straight down the line like that, so I can see them out of my cone. And he'll cast Bane Chant there, and he'll cast Heal there.
Okay.
So here's the heal. Looking for 4s. Heal 1. I took the heal because mainly for trying to, I thought maybe the war mammoth, push that out into combat and be able to heal a one thing like that would be helpful. And then the Bane Chant, I got 3, looking for 4 up. I did get the Bane Chant off, so I have +1 strength on the pikeman.
How long is Bane Champ?
It's just for my turn.
Yep. I need to take mine off.
Yeah, because you don't get a counterattack in this game. No, not right now, but yes, you can when we get some paint stuff out. in combat, I guess, right? Or
Mhm.
is that for, yeah, I have no shooting. Well, I do, but nothing. They move. You can fire. They can move and fire now.
Oh, they can?
They can, yeah.
wow.
But they're -1. They're already on range 5. So you're hitting on 6s. If there's any kind of cover, it's half. But at least you can fire them now. It's 'cause it has a rule called it's called pot shot. So pot shot allows you, and you have the reload rule
Mm-hmm.
like normal, but the pot shot rule allows you to fire on the move -1, or minus an additional 1.
Oh, so you'd be already at -2.
Yeah. So I'd
So
be
you did
8
sevens.
shots. I'd be I'd still be on 6s, but I'd only have
Half the shots.
half the shot.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
But it's at least now you can reform to the left and fire something. Back in the time before, it was like, oh, they run to your side again. At least you can at least shoot.
Yeah.
All right, so combats.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go here first, I guess.
Okay.
So those pikemen have a horde of pikemen has 30 attacks.
Yep.
So 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll just roll 2 sets of 15.
Okay.
Now, my attack is my attack value is melee 4. You have your ensnare up,
Mhm.
so I'd be on 5.
Yep.
So 7 hits so far,
Mm-hmm.
and another set of the same amount. It says 7, right?
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 hits,
Mm-hmm.
and your defense is.
Defense is a 4.
So that's not too bad, but I do have my crushing strength up because of the Bane chant,
Mhm.
so 3.
Yep.
And this is all 12. So, looks like 8.
8.
Stab. 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 The Bane chant's helpful, because these 3s would have been no good. And then the big boy, Mammoth. I'm liking that look, but
Yeah. I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of hoping to.
crush. Well, that was a good char. I didn't even see that until that's where I got to. But he only, yeah, I guess he has 12 attacks. His melee's 4. He has 12 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 24 attacks on the
Yep.
flank. So this is 12 dice. I don't think there's a wall in between us, but I have Strider anyway, so. Oops. All right, so if looking for 4s. So about half. 3, 6, so 7 so far.
Mm-hmm.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, what's your defense? 5?
4.
Your defense is only 4? That's low for a monster.
Well, a lot of your critters in this is 4s and 5s. They're not known for armor.
I have Crushing Strength 2 and Thunder's Charge 2, so plus 4. So I'm looking for 2 ups. 1's always fair. No 1s at all.
12 wounds?
14.
Oh, 14. Yeah, I think we just lost.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Yeah.
Those flamethrower things actually annoy the shit out of me. I don't like that. I don't like those. They can rack up a serious amount of damage in one turn.
Mm-hmm. No, I was kind of hoping to pop that unit and then face you,
Oh yeah.
but.
And then it'd be a monster fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you have regen,
Yeah.
but it's at the end of your movement phase, so you weren't wounded before.
Yep.
So. Okay, so pop checks. Let's do this
Nope,
close combat
combat.
over here. So I have again 30.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm normally a 4. I'm looking at 6s because of your ensnare and because of the woods.
Yep.
So this is 15 dice. I roll it twice. 1. There we go. Plus 4, so
Nope, 5.
oh, yep. So 6 hits.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Defense of 4.
And that doesn't change. 2. Woohoo!
I'll take that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it wasn't going to be super effective, but just kind of setting up the next turn. The jangling cavalry have been just kind of creeping.
Now this one?
Oh yeah! So I have 7 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 7 attacks hitting on 3s.
And I have Ensnare.
You do? Built in?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so hitting on 4s. So, yep, 7 attacks on 4s. I got
5 hits.
5 hits. And I have that little magic thing for the blade of slashing, which is rolls one failed to hit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll 1 that failed. Nope, didn't help.
Armor 5.
I have crushing 2 and thunderous 1, so I'm minus 3.
So you need 2s.
So
4.
4.
Okay.
All right. So
Now see if any pops.
all right. So let's start with the rats, I guess.
You got 8 there.
8 plus 3 is not enough.
Nope.
11. Okay.
Oh, pull off your waiver.
And then here,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Plus 14 is 20. And they are 18.
I was worried for a second. Like, ooh.
Yeah, I got really unfortunate with that one.
Okay. Next one in the line is the hero guy.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Plus 4 is 8.
Not enough.
Not enough. It's a 13 for a waiver.
And I'm looking for a box car to waiver you, maybe. Ooh, tried. 10. Oh, you're a regiment though.
Yeah,
10 plus 2.
that's a waiver.
Okay. So you stay there, but you're wavered, so you can't countercharge them. So I need to get some waiver markers. And
Okay.
then ensnare will come off, so we'll just take the ensnare off. And I'll go back and write some W's on the back of those actually.
Yep. Alrighty then.
Your turn 3.
Now, can I cast heal on myself and while in combat?
If it's a close combat spell, it should say in the spell list.
Heal. Yeah, CC.
Okay. Yep, then you can.
Okay. Charges. Well, movements. 6 inches. 6 inches. And 6 inches. Move 6 inches. I gotta put pressure on something. Because I got too many flanks faltering. Charge.
Both them coming into the front there?
Mhm.
Okay. What was, oh, it's a mark token. That's
He'll pop his bottle.
okay, for the subsequent
Yeah.
counterattack by the cavalry.
Mm-hmm. He's already popped his bottle. He'll pop a bottle too.
Okay.
Just in
Can you
case.
move in to charge it? You can charge.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in charge.
Yeah, if you don't waver me with the shooting or destroy me, which you probably will.
I can hope. But seeing how I thought I'd be able to pop that.
That would have hurt, because I would be really in trouble.
Okay, so first we go into, no, actually, we'll push up.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm in
You want
charge.
to be out? You're just out. Or do you want to be in and
I want to be just out.
you're out?
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
They only have a 7-inch.
I think all these were within 12. Yeah. So all three of them are going into that unit.
Okay. Your shooting is really good. It's like a 4.
Yep, 4.
So I'm still -1 because of the cover you're firing through, right? Because you're
Yes.
not, okay. So 5,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't take a movement.
Nope. Two.
Okay. 3. Is it-
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3. That's the first weapon.
Okay.
Second one. A lot better.
Mhm.
5 more.
So 8 total.
And the last one. Three more.
So 11.
Mm-hmm.
And were you piercing or something?
Yes.
Piercing 1 or something?
Piercing 1.
Okay, so my 4s become 3s.
Seven.
Okay. You already had through 5, so these has 12.
What's their leadership normally?
Like 12. Foot Guard Regiment is 14, 16. Actually, they're pretty high because they're considered.
Yeah, but they're 12, so
Yeah.
snake so I automatically waiver.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll blast him,
Okay.
needing 4s,
Okay.
2 hits.
D3.
Four.
Okay. His defense is 5, but you're piercing 2, I think.
Piercing 1.
So 4s.
1 wound.
With a shattering.
Yep. Also, he automatically takes a wound for my death cloak.
Ooh, death cloak.
Yep.
What kind of bullshit is that?
I didn't know until I stopped and read the rules. In my movement phase, he takes a wound. It does not count for break check. It just starts leeching life out of you.
Gotcha. That's okay, because at the end of my movement phase, I heal 1.
Yep.
We will just keep cycling.
Well, it basically nullifies your ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna do a heal on him. No, he can't do a heal,
Oh, that's good.
but he can.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you can heal into close combat, so.
And he has a heal 4.
Okay.
2. 1, 2. And then, what's his armor right now?
His armor's 5 up.
Okay. And you have. What does boiled blood do?
For the amount of, you roll the amount of wounds that are already on them, or something. Like if you're carrying 3 wounds and you roll 3 dice. You got 10 wounds, you roll 10 dice.
And on a 5, yeah, okay. No. Let's see. Bane chant. So if he gets off the Bane chant, he'll have Crushing 1 and then Bane chant 1.
Now, hold on a second. Before that happens, I caused a wound to you in close combat, so you're considered disordered. So you can't shoot or cast magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's disordered.
He could cast his spell into it, but the guy who's in the close combat is considered disordered since I caused a wound.
Alright, so waiver checks. Right there.
Okay. Yeah, so how much?
5.
5 plus 12 is
17.
17. I have a 16 break. What everybody just said. Yeah, which is a 16 is pretty high for a regiment, but not enough there. They just stood around getting shot.
And the critter right there.
He only took 1, but it was shattered,
Shattering.
so it's plus 1 more.
So what's his?
It is it's unbreakable 18, or unwaverable 18.
So I can't even waiver him.
Roll it, and if you roll boxcars, we'll check the rule.
Yeah, no.
Because you may disorder it or something, waiver it. We'd have to check.
Alrighty.
Because that's in the special rules.
So now we
There was
go
one
into.
more. There was something else, I thought.
No, because he healed. He shot there. Those 3 went there.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, okay.
He couldn't cast.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Now to melee. Right there.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
I have 25 attacks.
Okay.
First 10, and I have. Right now we're just straight up.
I have Ensnare, so.
Oh, Ensnare.
Yep.
So I need 6s.
You normally have 5?
Yeah.
Yep, so 6s. Ooh,
There's 4.
they're inspired.
Five.
Okay.
5.
You got 5 with needing 6s. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
My armor's 4. You don't have the Bane chain up anymore.
Nope.
That was at 12? Yeah.
3.
I'm up to 15.
Alright. Only other combat's right here.
Okay. You want to roll, see what happens here? Or do you want to finish them all?
I'll finish all the combat first.
Okay.
Shock troops, melee of 4. I get 30 attacks.
Alright, so that'll go to a 5 because I have the Ensnare.
First 10. Definitely cocked. 1, 2, 2.
Okay.
Second 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's a pretty good roll, the last 2.
Yep.
So
All right.
14 on
14.
5 ups, 30 attacks. That's a way above average.
Yeah, it is. And oh crap! I forgot my. Well, we haven't had a test on hordes. Never mind. My hordes get a rally +1.
Oh, rally 1.
Yeah, rally 1. All right. And they have a crushing strength of 1.
Okay, so 4
And
is
they also have failings also. So
yeah, they have feelings?
yeah.
That'll affect my cavalry.
So there's 5, 10, 12, 14, I said?
You roll really high.
Yeah. And your
4 becomes a 3. Their whole thing is to keep people from hitting them in the first place.
And I roll this.
Yeah, that's good.
So there's 8 wounds.
8's a lot. Actually, 8 is higher than I expected because I'm more worried about the abomination.
Abomination.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
So I get 10 attacks of 10.
Okay.
And yeah, vicious attack, so it gets you reroll 1.
Yeah. And his attack is what? 4s?
His is a 3.
3. So it becomes a 4 because of my ensnare.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Okay.
Crushing 2
So 4s become 2s.
and 2
Wow.
misses. So only 3.
3. So 8 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And those cats. They didn't waver, did they? That regiment?
These guys did.
That regiment?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they can't attack. So, break checks?
Alright, over there we have a 15.
15.
And what's their break value?
20/22.
So I need a 7 to break them now.
Yep.
5. At least they're wavered.
They are wavered. They are wavered.
Now over here, I need a 9 to waver. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're the same.
Yeah, they're the same. See, I should have bought. I didn't pay the points for that thing where you get to attack.
Oh, not wavered.
Okay, good. Good. So how does this work? So now that they wavered, how do I charge those guys?
You don't, just like here.
Because I can make a 1 inch. I can do a disengage. I think and go 1 inch, but then I won't be able to get in there still. Dang, that waiver sucks.
Yep.
That stinks.
Oh, I forgot this combat.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Okay, I get 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
All 5 hits.
Wow.
Crush 1.
Okay. So
So you-
my
4s. 3. So you're up to 4. And
What are you sitting at for wounds?
2.
2, because you just got that heal on.
Mm-hmm.
He is 15, 17. 11 to waiver.
Yeah. No, not even close.
Yeesh. Okay. Alright. Oh, that waiver stinks. At least I'm still around, I guess, but it doesn't do you any good. Yeah, if I would have paid 10 points, I'd be able to ignore that and attack back on a waiver in close combat. Should have paid for it.
Yep.
I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But... Okay, no. Turn 4?
Turn 4.
Okie doke. Alright. Movement of a mammoth is 7, 14. So my leader point is, I think, in your flank.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and do a charge there. I'll be hindered because of the wall. I'll go ahead and bring the cab in. I know you have your ensnare up and your failings.
Yep.
So I'll be hitting normally 3, 4, 5s. Yeah, let's do it. Cause actually, yeah, cause the failings is, it just ignores my thunderous charge, right? Or I mean, it negates it. In addition, cavalry that make unhindered charge, so -1. So it'll be -1 and then -1 for the ensnare, and it will negate my thunderous charge, which is most of their punch. But that's okay. What's the range of a Bane chant? 12?
I think so.
I'll go ahead and bring them in. They're going to be pretty ineffective this turn, but what the hell? Attacks anyway. Damn it! I wish I wouldn't have turned that way. I'd like to shoot at those fucking dudes. That's it for charges. Other moves. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this guy this way. That guy's in close combat, so you can't shoot at him. These are about worthless as far as. Okay.
Now, how do I get your objective?
3 inch. You got to be within 3 inches of it, and then you control it. It's in the beginning of the. So. Objective markers. Objective markers should always be placed blah blah blah. At the end of the game, you have a scoring unit within
at the end of the
least
game.
3 inches of the objective. There is no enemy units within 3 you control it. A single unit can control any number of objectives. If your opponent also has a scoring unit within 3 inches, then you can determine who controls it by adding up the total unit strength of both you and your opponents within 3. Whichever is highest controls the objective. If it's equal, then it's a contested, nobody gets it.
Okay.
Individuals and war engines are always ignored from the point of view of controlling objectives. So you can't camp on them with a cannon and score it. So that's interesting. You have to actually be on it. You don't just control it and move past it. This might be something for my rifles to do. Alright, so charges. So I'm gonna move that guy in. They've got plenty of move. And that's it for charging. So Mammoth will just do a move, I guess. He's got 8-inch move, 7-inch move, so he's just gonna move up here. You know where he's at. He's on top of that wall. And my pointless, never shoot hardly anything rifle unit will just turn He's gonna be good for something. This one actually can fire, I think, this turn, since you moved up, and I moved up last turn, so I'll stand by on that one. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, wizards, I can use my wizard. He needs to go somewhere he can be effective, because he's got the one with the Bane chant, which I don't know if I'll be able to get in range. Turn. And he can go 5 inches and still be able to cast. Wizard. Wizard 1, Bane chant, lightning bolt, wind blast. Doesn't even have a. Actually, he'll go here. He'll just go here. He can turn as much as he wants. Here, I think. 18-inch range for a lightning bolt. 24 inch. 24 inch range.
24 inch.
So he'll go there. He has to do something. Wizard 2, heal, lightning bolt, wind blast. What damage did he take? 11. Heal. Heal. 3. I think he'll just so he can see the damage. Well, actually, he can heal my dude. Okay, and then he counter charges, so at the end of his movement he heals 1 with his special ability. He also heals 1 on them because they're within 6 inches.
Okay.
Okay. Do I want to move these cats? Yeah, I better shuffle them up a little bit. Get ready to do something. So I am 12 and a quarter away from you. I'm out of your charge range by a tiny bit, but in mine by a tiny bit. All right. Shooting. I'll just fire them, I guess, onto that spear unit.
Okay.
3, 6, 8 shots. Looking for a 5. 2 hits. Piercing 2.
Defense 4.
So the 3 will score. 1 wound. Yay! Going to heal on my lord. Heal 3. I do heal 2. We both got a wizard support.
Stay alive,
One's-
stay alive.
One's taking away a life, one's giving a life. It's a nice little counterbalance here. And lightning bolt against your wizard.
Okay.
Lightning bolt's 3 dice, I believe. Yeah.
You got cover?
Yeah. So normally I'm 4, so 5 because of cover, and then 6 because you're an individual.
Okay.
And that's it for shooting, because this has no target. Some close combats.
Yep.
They wavered, so they're stuck. It's all the pile in the middle, I guess.
Mhm.
And then the lord. Let's do the lord first.
Okay.
3, 6, 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s. You're -1 though, because you're
Ensnared.
so 4s.
Or entangled, whatever you call it.
I get to re-roll 1 miss. Nope.
4 hits.
So 4 hits. I lose my thunderous, but I still have crushing. Strength 2. No, crushing. Crushing 2, yes.
So you need 3s. My defense is a 5.
So it'd be a 3. I got 2. Alright, here we'll roll the Cav first. They haven't been involved in anything. Cav have 16 attacks for a regiment of knights. Normally they'd get Thunderous Charge, but they don't because they are charging into a Phalanx. I'm -1 because of the Phalanx. They're hitting on 3s normally. So 4s because of Phalanx rule, and 5s because of the Ensnared. So how many attacks did I just say? 16?
16.
There's 12, I believe.
Phalanx.
13, 14, 15.
Oh, one more.
For what?
The pot.
Yeah, that's the Ensnared I'm giving you. Because it's -1
For
because of
Phalanx.
Phalanx, and then -1 for the Ensnared.
Ensnared.
And I get no Thunderous Charge.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I was thinking there was something else.
So it is, but it's affecting my, to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hitting on 5s and wounding on your base, because I don't get my Thunderous Charge. So hitting on 5s with 16 attacks. So 3 hits. So 3.
And it's a 4.
So I'm looking for 4s. Got 1 wound with the Cav.
Okay.
And the Great Weapon Cats, they're actually like dismounted knights, so they have a melee of 3. You will get your pot because it doesn't matter what you're. So
And you're hindered.
I am hindered because I charged through the wall. Dang it. So 5s again. They are. How many attacks do they get? They get 12 attacks.
24?
12. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Because I knew there was a bonus for something. I'm like, wait. So this white, there's 12. I'll roll this twice. 5s. Come on, guys. Not too shabby. For the first go, I'm rolling 5s like you, Steve.
Yikes. That's
So
6.
6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm rolling in 5-ups like you.
Yep.
So 12. So that's 12 dice. And I'm crushing strength 1 because of my great
So
weapon.
you need 3s.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
9.
Chop, 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 chop.
Okay.
I have 30 spike attacks. So I could gotta what, choose who I countercharge? How's that? Yeah, I guess I
I
would
think so.
choose. So, I could elect to countercharge this guy or that guy or them since they were all in there.
I believe so.
But we'll do the unit clan rat guys just
Okay.
to try to get rid of them. So I've got 2 groups of 15. My attack is 4.
But you're also hindered because you're still in
And
the
because it's a counter attack, because basically the same rules apply. I'm attacking out of the forest. So 4s become 5s. 6, 7. And then the other half. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
So 12 total, which is the amount of white dice I have. 12.
You need 4s.
Okay. Your defense is 4. That's pretty good for clan rats. The warriors, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, 5.
Okay, we're up to 7.
And then we did everybody, right?
Yep.
All right. So let's check the Lord first, I guess.
Okay.
What do I got?
Oh, you forgot to roll on this guy.
What? Oh,
Shot.
the shot.
No, you don't got it.
I needed a box card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, where do you want to go next?
Let's do the. We'll just go right to left. So Lord. My right, I guess. How many is he up to? It's up to 4.
9 is 13. He is wavered.
Wow! Got the waiver.
Yeah.
Exactly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Yes. That's big. You'll still do 1 wound to me because of your cloak, but you can.
Yeah, but it won't make you do a check.
Okay. Over here against your clan rap guy or your pole
Shock troops?
Yeah. What do we
You
got?
need 11 to waver,
Okay.
13 to break.
What I got you up to? How many wounds?
9.
9. That's pretty good. 9 plus 7.
16. Need to.
Oh, you're a horde. Yeah.
20.
Okay, you're a horde.
Alright, right here.
And what I got them up to?
You got him up to 7. 5 will waver.
I got a 7. So
7,
14.
14 breaks him.
Okay, what's their going?
We definitely know who's rolling better on the waivers.
Yeah, those are average 7s. I rolled 7s.
Yeah, but I've been missing 7s and 8s over here.
Yeah.
Cause like that. Okay. So I think that's it.
That's it. Your turn 4.
My turn 4.
Objective. And that's going to be up to my honor guard to break.
Crap.
They're going to be hindered.
Alright, so.
You're going to. I would recommend if they have a pot that this would be the turn that you would want to fire it off.
Oh yeah, I'll do a pot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to charge this turn, but if I'm going to charge, it's probably going to be this turn.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's
To
a
get
pretty-
within 12. I just have to get to the edge of the woods.
Well, you got to do movement like normal, right?
Yeah, they're nimble.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
And you can fire right over the top of your stuff because it's not going to block you.
Yeah.
So they can make 2 turns and go straight back 6
Mhm.
inches.
I should probably just stagger them back a little, make sure they're stay within 12. And you come over to here.
Okay.
These guys need to. This is turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
Turn once and move 6.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really limited. Obviously, we gotta go back in.
Counter charge. So you can. He's only can counter charge them.
Mhm.
So you'd actually move him a little over, I think.
Okay.
That's what in the videos I was watching.
Okay.
It kind of helps protect your, because obviously you're fighting them, and to be sitting out here, starting, you know, if this woods wasn't here, you'd be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get charged in the flame. So you just reform and maximize.
Okay.
Actually, it depends on who you countercharge. You can countercharge to the side too. You don't have to countercharge who's right in front of you, but you'll align to the
Yeah, I know.
countercharge.
I have
That
to
would
attack.
that would affect whether
Yeah. See, what's their morale on these guys?
they're a horde. So 2022 for my spear phalanx. You're getting them close.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
I've got a 9-inch, very inspiring. So they're out of range, but
inspiring.
Yeah. Inspiring, just a regular inspiring.
So before anything, he gets a wound.
Okay. Is that taking that back up to
2.
2?
So are they in combat still?
Yeah, they're locked up.
No, here.
Oh, yep, they're locked up still too.
Okay, so I can't shoot into it.
Well, you can use your, instead of countercharging, you can disengage.
He's wavered.
Oh, you can't do anything. I think you can still disengage. Let's look that up.
Okay.
Because that's part of the new, to disengage, it's your action. And I think as wavered you can, which would free you up. But
What does Inspire do again?
reroll destruction checks.
Destruction checks, okay.
Not waivers. Disengaging. During a game, units may begin the turn engaged with enemy units. When such units are given a movement order that takes them out of base contact with enemy units, they are said to be disengaging. Disengaging units may move within 1 inch of any enemy unit they were engaged with at the beginning of the turn. They still must end their move at least 1 inch away from any enemy units unless charging. If a unit begins its turn engaged with 1 or more enemy units, a single face unit makes a free withdrawal move. It's called, free withdrawal before carrying out its normal movement order. So basically, if you were going to countercharge them, the way the mechanics of it is, are you do a 1-turn disengage, and then you charge.
Okay. Well, I'll disengage with this unit then.
Okay. You're just going to disengage and reform because they're
Yeah.
not wavered or anything, right?
No.
So you're going to do. So your movement would be a change facing order or whatever.
Yeah. Pull both of you guys into my front.
Yeah, unit remains stationary and can pivot around its center to face any direction. So, I think, I don't know how that works, but good enough for me. Now, if you're wavered, I think the only orders you can give them are if a unit's given a halt order, it doesn't begin any. Where's waiver? Would be in the combat. I'm pretty sure you can disengage because it's probably
You know, I'll just go ahead and let it sit.
okay.
Okay. Shooting. We're gonna have these 3 flamethrowers just torch this guy.
Wavering. The unit does not rub, is really shaken. It can only be given the following orders: halt, change facing, or back. In addition, the unit's disordered, so not be able to use range attacks or shoot. So you could disengage by doing a back order or something like that.
Okay. But I'll stay.
Which would be helpful, like, because I could have disengaged here, but I still, like I said, I wouldn't have room to get, I was in your front arc. If I wouldn't have room to get in there.
Okay, first flamer, we
I
need
don't think.
4s.
I probably did that wrong. Probably a way I could have disengaged and reformed or something to get in there, but I don't know. We'll have to play some more games with some people who played more games. I don't know.
Yeah,
So we got the flamers.
Yep, flamers. 3 flamers on the mammoth.
Okay. Yikes.
There's 8 hits.
Ouch. That's not good.
Next flamer.
Yeah.
16.
Jeez Louise.
And last flamer.
Jeez.
23 hits.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There must be something broken on that.
There's
You had one already on him.
10.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
23, right?
Yeah, and this 5 becomes a 4.
Mm-hmm. First 12. Seven wounds.
Okay.
And I drop one dice off.
You're rolling way above average. On
Yeah,
4 ups,
7
4
more.
ups. So 14.
14 wounds.
So out of 30 shots on 4, oh no, you were, yeah, 4 ups and 4 ups. You should have mathematically,
Got about 8.
yeah, and you just got what? 14?
14.
Yeah, that's way higher than normal. All right, so 14. He had one on him already, so 15. Any more shooting into him?
What's his morale again?
It is unbreakable 18. Or unwaverable 18.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
the only target I can shoot at is him with this guy.
Okay.
So 3 shots. Needing 5s. Nothing.
We've got a wizard with a lightning bolt or a heal.
I'll do a heal.
Okay.
Two.
Is your heal 4 or heal 3?
I have a heal 4 on the warlock.
Okay. That's pretty good. It's better than mine.
Well, it's because of the staff.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wait. What does that staff do again?
Let's see, reroll or you missed.
So I'd get to reroll one.
Yep. Got it.
He's more wavered. I'll leave it until immediately. That's it.
All right, so 14,
15.
15, looking for a 3.
Got 4 on one dice and a 4 on the other dice.
All
So
right. Reroll because I have very inspiring.
6.
Blech. That's terrible. That's a ton of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed up the counter track, but the wavering through, I don't understand.
Yeah.
If I could disengage, I was here, I'd still have to get into your front, and I know you can't clip corners, so. That wavering sucked.
Yep.
God, that's a hell of a ton of shooting
Oh
though.
crap. Well, no, I had to turn to face that way. I was gonna say, wow, I could have. No, I was facing the wrong way to charge your flank.
You couldn't even see me because of the
Oh, woods, yeah, that's right.
yeah.
So there's multiple reasons I couldn't do it.
How many
For
wounds are those clan rats up to? None, right?
those clan rats are up to
Yeah.
8.
8, okay. So they did do some damage
Yeah.
to them.
All right, so we're gonna attack them.
The mammoth would have tore my new house.
Yeah, that's why I concentrated all that fire on him. Because if I didn't get that high of result, this was going to be added to it.
What?
Lightning bolt instead
Oh,
of the heal.
yeah.
All right, so the horde needs 5 to attack you back. 6s because it's entangled.
Yeah.
You don't lose that ability when you're wavered.
As long as it's to the front.
There's 1 hit.
Okay. You don't need very many.
2.
Okay.
Three.
So 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 4s.
Got one.
1.
That's all I need to make you do a test.
Yeah.
Then my critter. 10 attacks. Needing 3s, 4s. Five.
Okay.
Um,
Crushing strength 2, right?
I believe so.
So 2 ups.
Yeah, crushing 2. Five wounds.
I had 11, so 12 plus 4 more. Big checks.
Mm-hmm. Over here.
So I'm up to 16. Actually, they both have the same. I'm at 20/22.
Oral waiver.
Oral waiver.
7 breaks.
Yep, breaks. I'm thinking more than 9 inches away. Yep. Damn it.
Woohoo!
Mammoth was supposed to save the day. What? Yeah, you did a shit ton of damage to them with that first charge in.
Yep.
Alright, over here. 16. Same there.
9.
That'll kill him. Not too far away again from there. Damn it. Using the chunk of my army here in one turn.
Okay.
Alright. How many wounds are on those clan guys with the polearms?
1.
No,
Oh, these?
Yeah.
9.
They got a pretty high. What's their 20?
They're 20.
Jeez, I'm fucked. Okay. Now, of course, I turn all my guns this way. Nice. Like, ah!
Well,
Alright, is that it then?
I can't think of any other place to fight because
you just
he
did
just
that
got
one.
off a waiver.
Yeah. Okay. Turn 5. Was it 6 turns with a possible 7? I think that's how they run them. Alright, that's terrible. So, let's make some magic happen, I guess. So we're gonna charge. I won't get my thunderous, but I'm gonna do something, and we're gonna charge. There, they just have crushing. You don't have the stupid
Nope.
thing, so the infantry will be way better than the cavalry in this fight. I will just let's go. God damn it. It's their they only have 9 attacks. Crushing 1, thunder 2. They lose the thunderous. You pop smoke this turn, and you have phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be hitting on 5s, 9 attacks. Nah, that's not something I really want to do. I'll back up. Wait for the smoke to clear anyway. Probably be a turn 6. A turn 6 last ditch resort maybe here.
Yeah, possibly.
I can see you, but you're gonna have cover because of my stupid guys, my infantry. That's okay. I guess I can shoot at something. I'm gonna have to turn, which will suffer. Put that there, remind me. Suffer a shooting penalty. Okay. Wizards, I guess. Wind bonus. I'll go to there. I'll go up enough so so I can see. I'm gonna see one of those guys to try to hit him with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
And this is my healing. I'm just gonna get over here. Shoot, lightning bolt him or something. All right. Then counter. I'm gonna counter charge, or you didn't disengage, so counter charge back to the general guy. And that should do it. So, shooting, we'll fire all their shots into that. They'll fire their shots into that. We'll fire their shots into that. Because they haven't been hurt at all.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fire both into that. Yep, we'll fire both into that. He's gonna fire at your abomination. He's gonna fire at that, and this is gonna fire at them.
Can you?
24.
But he's shooting over his own guys.
Yeah, you go from center point to center point. I mean, so visibility, my center point, I can see you.
Oh, okay.
But there's a majority of your center point I'm traveling, and your majority is in cover, so you're gonna get cover. But I can see you at least
Okay.
on fire. So, here we go. So we'll start down here, I guess. 8 rifles. They didn't change facing me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rifles. They don't have any modifiers, so they're hitting on 5.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much.
2, 3.
Still got the pot going.
Oh, what's it? Stealth. What's that do? Minus.
Stealth. Enemy range attacks have -1 to hit modifier.
So 6s. So those 5s all miss. Dang it. Now I'll roll ahead and roll the other thing. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So normally 5 range for those things. Volley gun. 5. Cover 6. So 7. So I need 6s, but I get half attacks. So 12 attacks become 6.
That's 7 dice.
Did I? Oh man. I rolled 2 6. I just need 1. 2. There we go.
Okay,
2. And 2 dead.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to soften you up for my eventual charge, probably. Here, so I pot shot. So if this unit was given any order than halt, any ranged attacks with this rule that make a resolve with a -2 rather than the normal -1. So their 5s become a 7. So 8 shots become 4. 4, looking for 6s. 1. Hey, cause a wound. I'm gonna roll a boxcars and wait for you.
Not with those critters.
Huh?
Dash.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's a rule that we keep talking about on the. I wanted to check that with the double 6s. We are doomed. If you roll double 6 when testing nerve and the enemy is not routed, they will still suffer from a result of wavering as insidious news of defeat starts to spread through the ranks. Now, fearless. Some units in the game have a value of dash for their wavering. For example, could be dash 14. These units are normally composed of fanatical, frenzied warriors. In any case, they cannot waver and will therefore remain steady until they are eventually rout.
Yeah, so we're
So they
playing
don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I roll box cards. Okay, over here, 12 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And for 5s. Nice. 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the other cannon, same thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
I need to get rid of 4-ups and just go for 5-ups all the time. So 11, so
Yeah.
it's 12 minus 1, and these are piercing 2.
So 2s.
So 10 dead. 10 wounds, I should say.
Alright, so I'll put him at 18. Yikes.
There we go. Yeah, welcome to my world.
And you thought those guns were not good for anything.
Those?
No, your cannon.
Oh yeah, finally. Point blank, when they're about ready to get charged.
That's if they survive the morale checks, which I have not survived one of yours yet.
Yes. And I've got a lightning bolt. I'm going to put onto one of these cats.
Okay.
So it's normally 4s, but it's definitely a 5 because of the cover, and then a 6 because it's an individual thing, I think. Does that sound right? Or is that just characters?
I think it's just characters.
I think it's just heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a war machine thing, right?
The weapons team, yeah. Let me see what their categories as. War engine.
War engine. So it'd just be the -1 for the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Got one?
You forgot to start her clothes last night.
No, I didn't. I moved it over and put it in the dryer.
I know, but her other stuff was on the floor. I needed.
Oh.
I just started. Can you make sure it gets put in the dryer?
Yeah,
next time?
I came down and I changed it.
Yeah, I
over.
saw that.
I thought you said something about volleyball stuff. I didn't,
Yeah.
but I just grabbed it. That thing must have overflowed again yesterday or something. Cause
Yeah, I don't know. It was like that when I came in here
Mm.
last night.
Okay.
But if you can just put it in the dryer,
Yep.
and then she'll be good by the time she needs to go to volleyball.
Did you just start it?
I just started it. So
I'm gonna
it's
set
like
a
45
timer to
minutes.
go off in 45 minutes. That way I'll be like, what's that going off for?
Yeah. Because she doesn't leave until 5, so she should be good.
What are the other girls doing?
Lexi's on the couch and Fifi's playing on the floor in the living room.
Okay.
They're all in the living room.
They expect me to get them McDonald's today. Cause yesterday I said, well, you know how they are. They hang on it. I ended up getting them fries yesterday, but
Well,
apparently.
then that's all they get.
Yeah.
And I'm off tomorrow and Thursday, so they can relax.
They haven't had any lunch or anything.
Alright, I'll give them. I mean, I'll see what they want.
Grandpa made brought home chicken nuggets. Papa brought home nuggets in the freezer. They won't like it, but they're gonna bitch because they think they're getting
Well, I got potatoes and then I got 3 things of chicken. I got little ones and big ones.
Okay.
So they're in the fridge.
Well, we're almost done here. I mean, I can take them to get some fries or something after.
No, it's late. I'll
Okay.
take care of it. Alright.
So I got 1 hit,
Mm-hmm.
piercing 1. So would that become a 3? You go 4-up defense.
What were you doing today? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
here. Weapons team comes a 4.
Comes a 4. That's pretty good. Nothing. And then the heal on my lord. Healed 1. And I need to take off the 1 normally
Mhm.
for my special ability, and then the 1 will remove that one. Guess I could have healed somebody else. Would have been better off. But how many wounds these guys got? 2. Oh, and they lose 1 because of his special ability too. This turn.
Oh, they're actually losing one from his cloak too.
I thought that was close combat. No?
It's, let me double check. I thought it was 6, but I could be wrong.
Could be. Aura.
6 inches,
So they would have lost 1. and
but
then-
it won't trigger a morale check.
So I put them back to where they were.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for
Shooting.
close combat?
Nope. Morale check.
Oh, morale checks. Yes. What are you up to?
18.
Plus 5.
23.
You dead?
It's gone.
Yes. So those are count as artillery, or they count as war machines?
War machines.
So they can't score tokens either.
Nope.
It's up to them. Terribly devastating though. And I did, can't hurt him, but I did do one on them.
Mhm.
I guess I could roll a box of cards on that.
Yep.
Tried. 12. I needed-
15, so no.
Yeah. Almost, so that's a good roll.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I could have wavered. What, that really mattered. Close combat.
Yep.
So we'll do the pathetic knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're normally a 3, so -1 because of the phalanx, so 4s. At least you don't have smoke up this turn. Okay, and just your base wound, so I don't get my thunderous charge. 4. 4. Hey. They got their sabers.
Maybe losing another unit.
So let's see other choppers. These are my guys. These are my boys.
That's right now 13.
And they have 12 attacks. Actually, the knights have 16 attacks. Yeah, the knights have 16. I got 4 more attacks for the knights.
Okay. 2 more hits?
And 1 more wound.
Okay. That'd be 14.
No, these guys have 12 attacks. They're normally hitting on 3s. They don't suffer the phalanx because they're not cavalry. So they're still hitting. They're hitting on 3s this turn.
Okay.
They didn't charge to a wall or anything. So come on, guys. And crushing strength 1 becomes 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Got the woodsman axe is going.
Yep.
Okay. And that's it. So, break check. What are you up to? Oh, no, I got my lord.
20. Yeah, Lord.
7 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 3 becomes a 4. He gets to reroll 1. I reroll 1. Hey. So 4.
Defense 5.
And crushing 2. Crushing 2, so 3s. 2.
Okay.
What's he up to now?
3.
3? I just-
Heal.
But he didn't heal that many.
2. No, he healed 3, remember?
Did he?
Yeah, 'cause
I
of-
reroll the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so break checks. Let's go on the Lord first, I guess. Ooh. 7. Did he waver
No.
again?
You need 13.
Didn't even waver in this turn. Over here? Ooh, yeah.
They're gone.
There's just a pillow fight here.
Yeah, but I have nothing to stop you from coming in now.
You got the Hell Pit Abomination.
Yeah, but.
You got probably a charge arc on my knights.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably see me, I think. It's hard to tell at pace, but. So, I can reform, right? After?
On a charge, I believe.
Well, that was a counter charge. Because it's kind of. I think I can reform. Or I can overrun on a charge. But a counter charge, I think all the same rules apply. I think the overrun on a charge, the turn of a charge, not a counter charge, I think that's correct. Well, you're in my front though, either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured. I was just gonna. You can either go here or there. That's all I can really see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So your turn.
All right. Move 5 inches. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, I should have kept my little rifle horse guys just back here for like turns 4 and 5, then go racing around. 'Cause then I could be behind those guys just shooting them with the weapons and
Yeah.
stuff.
Alright. There's gonna be very little movement on this one. Obviously, I'm gonna charge into here.
Okay, it's gonna hurt, but hopefully it'll be okay. So, yeah, bearings fine. Get to reroll.
They will stay. He will countercharge.
Okay.
And yeah, okay, so these guys will go 6 inches this way. Here. Have to be within 3, right?
Yeah.
Or I can just go straight forward. Yeah.
And you could go sideways if you wanted to, but you only go like 3 inches or something on a shuffle step.
I'll just go pivot and then go 6.
Okay.
And 6 inches here.
Okay.
Yeah, I still got a clear shot on him. He'd have cover, so.
I'm already, do them have cover? I'm already in the walls.
Yeah. No, I was talking about those things back there.
They ignores cover.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sweet, that'll work. All right. Shooting. All right. 2 flamethrowers on the nearest one.
No bueno.
And I need 4s.
I'll go down.
Not so impressive. Only
There
2
we
hits.
go. Okay.
The next one. That's a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a total of 6 hits.
Okay. Good survive, good survive. I have a 9/11 nerve check. You gotta wound me first. So my defense is 4. Become a 3. Ouch.
5.
Ouch. So 5 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And my nerve is a 9/11. So you need 4 to waver me. And a 6 to destroy me.
8.
Destroyed. This guy runs back here.
All right, lightning cannonball over there.
Okay.
3 dice, needing 5s.
Good. 1.
And shatters into
D3.
1.
Just 1. So.
Oh, there's 1.
Okay, you did a wound. And it's shattering, so you add 2. You can't. Yeah, you could get. I have a 9. You could waver me on a roll of a 7.
Yep.
You rolling that now? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So I'll
All right.
change that for an actual wound marker.
He's shooting at the healer,
Okay.
needing
Healer one.
6.
Okay. Yeah, 6 because of the cover and the whatnot. Jeez.
There's 3.
Sure, that's pretty good. The wizard's defense is 4. So become a 3.
Mm-hmm. 1.
Its nerve is 10, 12.
And yeah, 10, 12.
Yep.
So I need 9 to waver him.
Yep.
I got 9.
Wavered him. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Heal onto my guy. Needing 4s. There's 2, 3, which
Heal him up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he gets a wound.
Yeah.
I got it. And
They take one too as well.
yep, that take a wound.
Okay.
And attack into here.
Dun, dun, dun.
10 attacks, needing 3s. And I got vicious, so I reroll ones. 8 hits.
Okay.
Crushing 2.
Okay, so my 5 becomes a 3.
Oh, I forgot to roll for regeneration on him.
Okay, how many wounds you got?
1.
Gotta just roll 1 dice then.
Regeneration.
5 up.
Every time the unit receives a move more, including halt, before doing anything else, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of damage it currently has for the N. Okay, then what's his N?
Your regen's 5 up.
Oh, 5
It's
up.
under your unit list. I think that's what you said when you built it.
Yeah, that's right, 5. No.
But regen's nice because if you had like 8 wounds on you, you'd roll 8 dice every time you do a movement.
Yep. So, and I had 8 hits.
Okay.
Crushing 2, your armor is
5.
on increase.
That's a 1.
4.
4? 4 wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Regiment of Knights is 14, 16.
So I need a 10 to waver you. Boxcars to break you. I wavered you.
Wavered me. I am headstrong though, so on the beginning of my turn, on a 4 up, I get a charge anyway.
Okay. And here. 5 attacks, needing 3s.
You suck.
1. Wounds.
What's your? I have a 5, becomes a 4 because you have a 1. So you did 1. Okay. So 2. Break check.
12. No.
6 plus 2, 8, nothing. He's 15, 17.
Well, I got 3 units wavered right now.
You have 3 units with?
No, you have. I've caused him to waver,
Oh.
him to waver, and him to waver.
He didn't waver. You blew that one up. And then you didn't waver him.
Oh, I didn't? Okay.
You only had plus 2.
Oh, that's right.
Turn 6.
Turn 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna check my headstrong. And the headstrong rule, the unit with this rule begins its turn wavering on a roll a dice before declaring a movement order, including halt. On a 3 up, it shrugs off the effect of wavering and is disordered instead, so it can't cast spells or shoot. But I can still charge. Here we go. Yes. So I'm gonna charge there. I'm gonna charge there. Let's do this charge. I'm gonna suck, but we'll do it. They're not that good. I don't know why they cost so many points. Other than the Iron Resolve is actually kind of nice, but they gotta have some kind of. They do have crushing strength, which cavalry don't normally. So I'll still get my crushing strength. I just won't get my thunderous charge because of your spears. And that's it for charging, and then the counter charge against your board. So we know we're in here because I measured it last year.
Yep.
So these guys will be in the flank, which is the whole point of these regiments. Those guys done pretty good. They kind of trudged through, got involved in combat.
Yep.
The other one just got smoked. Where was the other one? the one that just died over here from hail of gunfire. Because I like those guys because the stat lines are like the knights, 3 up, 5 up normally, but you can replace the shields with the 2 in a weapon, so it makes them a 4 up. But they're pretty effective. They're pretty durable. They got a high nerve too.
Yeah,
So the wizard, the other wizard, not the healer wizard, has Bane Chant, Lightning Bolt, and Wind Blast. Actually, it could just, what's his attack? 1 attack? Run up and stab that guy. Because you always get triple attacks against war machines, right?
In melee? I think so.
Yeah. So I'd get 3 attacks. Hitting on 5. I know, I heard her. Yep, well, we're gonna do that a different day. Did she get you something for lunch?
Yeah, she making me cookies, but I don't want them to be cold or overcooked.
Did mom leave? Did she set a timer?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be hitting on 3 attacks on a 5 up. That's not very good.
Can you do something?
Go see if the timer is going down on the microwave.
Daddy,
What?
can you ask Granny if she said it?
Where's Riley at?
In the living room, maybe?
Ask. Hold on. I should be able to kill that abomination. I guess I'll lightning bolt with this guy against that unit.
Okay.
Alright, let me go check on these Tortino rolls, and I don't really have much for shooting, everything's locked. I'll have this to fire. Everything else is in combat.
You.
So 12 shots onto those guys. Just give me 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Let these rolls be done just a little bit. I don't care if you have a snack. Where's Lexi?
Watching TikTok. We're about to watch a movie.
Man, I've never even got in combat.
Yeah, it did.
No, I never got it.
Yeah, it killed off my rat feet.
Oh, it did. Okay, so I feel better. Yeah, I got a sidetracked. Alright, so hitting on 5s.
These guys can't countercharge.
Why?
The Waver.
They were headstrong. I
Oh,
remember.
yeah,
I
that's
rolled
right,
that
right?
check.
Yep.
So actually just 4 hits. Yeah, the headstrong rule, which is basically the rule I can give all my infantry, but it's better. You don't have to even roll on a waiver. But it sounds great until you put it on 5 units, and you're like, well, that's a whole unit of stuff I could buy. You end up cheaping out. So 5 hits, piercing 2.
5 or 4?
I mean 4 hits. I have 4 hits. A piercing 2 should be 3 wounds. I have a lightning bolt in there as well. 1 hit. Piercing 1, so 4 wounds. And that's it for shooting, so I'll go ahead and check that. I have 4, so 11. Didn't kill you, I'm sure.
Nope, didn't even waver me.
Didn't even wave you? Alright, and close combat. Let's go the Lord Pill fight. 7 attacks. 4s because of your ensorcement. Actually, I heal one off. Heal. They're not them anymore. Because actually, yeah, he went first, and then I heal one off. I can do it in whatever order I want, I guess. That's for my stuff. So 4-ups. Terrible. Reroll one of them. Nope. 2 wounds. 2 wounds. I'll just, I'll wait. Alright, so the knights, with their headstrong re-attack, they have 16 attacks. So that's 12 plus 4 is 16. They hit on 3s. I don't have anything getting in my way anymore.
Nope.
Terrible. Terrible.
At least I'm not the only one rolling terrible.
At least they're attacking, I should say.
Yep.
Better than not. Now, I get my, even it's a counter charge, but you still get all your rules for the.
I thought you lose the thunderous charge.
I do. Okay, I don't on a counter charge, but I do because you caused a wound to me in close combat, which makes me disordered.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have the thunderous charge because of the disorder.
Okay.
So I'm just base defense.
4s.
Yes, 2. That's terrible. Come on, heavy choppers. You guys are my workhorses here. So the knights didn't do squat. Yeah, if you would have not caused any wounds to me or something. You see that a lot in like battle reports I watch where they'll charge a enemy's hero, like a character with it, and they'll just be like, I hope I just get 1 wound. It makes him disordered. He can't fly and doesn't get thunderous charge. It doesn't. You don't get disordered from shooting though. It's just from up close combat.
Okay.
Here's my 12 attacks, but I get it doubled because I'm in the flank. So here's the 12. They hit on 3s, nothing modifying them. So 3, 6, so 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 14 attacks.
Okay.
14 hits.
Mm-hmm.
There's 12, 14 hits. Crushing strength 1, so that becomes 3s.
Yep.
There we go. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Chop, chop, choppy, chop, chop. I need to kill you though. If I don't, then you're gonna roll what, 10 dice for regen?
11.
11.
No.
I'm at
13.
I'm up to 13.
Mm-hmm.
But your waiver, your unbreakable, what, 18?
18.
You have 5?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep, I was afraid of that.
Now that was a charge this turn with my dudes. So I'm gonna overrun with my foot guys
Okay.
because they weren't engaged. Well, there we go. Looking at it, next turn 7, I should be able to get you in the flank now.
Yeah, I was debating to charge your gunners and just.
Yeah, I thought you might.
That's what I should have done because they're standing on objective. I had just given you this objective.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get you off that. You'd be standing on it. Shoot you up a little bit, but
Yeah, and since you destroyed that unit, I can't.
well, you're gonna score this one.
Yeah, just one, but you're scoring that one.
And the center one is not even contested, so I have 1, 2 so far. But you're on that one right over there. So I need to turn 7 to try to get a side charge on you.
Yeah, I needed him to stay, but oh well.
Well, that overrun's nice, because now I can get you in the flank. If
Yep.
'cause I know I'm not going to kill you this turn.
Right.
I'm just hoping you don't kill me next turn and reform or something.
Yeah. All right.
So close combat.
This
Did that one.
Or you already did that combat.
Yeah. So over there. So those guys only have 9 attacks. A regiment of honor guard. They're 9 attacks. Their melee is a 3-up, but you have phalanx, so it'll be 4-up.
And the pot's gone.
Yeah. So 9 attacks, looking for a 4. Honor guard. So 4 hits. 4 hits. They lose their thunderous charge, but they do have crushing strength 1.
Okay. So needing 3s.
So
3
3
wounds.
wounds.
Okay. They're now up to a 6. And you need a 13 to waver.
I need to roll a 13.
Boxcars.
Boxcars to waiver you out of the ordinary. Nope. Got doubles though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your turn 6.
Mm-hmm.
That was turn 6, huh?
That is your turn 6. Okay.
Pretty sure that I remember reading that it's just like bolt action. The same guys who wrote bolt action wrote the rules for this. From what I understand.
6. Let's see. No. So, move 6.
These things are brutal.
Yeah.
I figured out a way to.
I really liked them.
I should have had my rifles across from them because I have a 24-inch range. At least I could have something to shoot at.
And move 6. All right. That's pretty much it.
Can characters hold objectives? What did they say about it?
I don't think so. Because character,
They don't have a unit strength. That's, I think,
they have a unit strength of 1.
do they?
If that's the case, I'm gonna redirect
Let me
my.
double check. No. So, because my wizards have a unit strength of 0.
My warlock has a unit strength of 0, but the mother has
Right.
1.
This is like my general has a unit strength of 1, I believe. Yeah, so some characters can hold objectives.
Yep.
Some cannot. Yeah, he's got a unit strength of 1.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I guess that would be because
You take another wound.
I wonder like a combat hero would have a unit strength or not. Because they have in the 2nd edition they have a rule. It's called actually he's on a horse or he's on a thing, so it doesn't have it. But normally characters on foot they have a rule basically. The combat ones have a rule that stops people from charging. They can actually get in the way. Like wizards and stuff, they don't have that rule. So if you declare a charge, you just ignore them. You just go right over them, and then you could charge them if you wanted.
Oh.
But so you can't do this whole I'm gonna move a character here and get in the way, block for a turn, and make you know what I mean?
Yeah. Cannon onto him.
Okay.
Mean 5s. Got 1.
1-1. D3 hits.
3.
3. Killing on what do you say? 2.
Yeah, I think so. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. It's up to 4.
Effectively 5.
Effectively 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Got more shooting on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're out of range, but you're not. So we'll have him shoot there also.
Okay.
5, 10. Needing 4s. 2. 1. Okay. gonna flame him.
Okay. You have a. So you would have wanted to move and go like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe on sixes because of the wall and I'm a character by myself.
Yeah. So 1 hit.
Okay.
No wounds.
Okay. Check this. Or
Yeah, let's go ahead and check that one.
I'm up to 5 plus 1 more for the shattering, so 6. You need a 3 to waver me.
Roll a 7.
Okay.
Alright. This guy into your knights.
Okay. What is it? Oh, who? Yeah, the 10
Guys,
shots.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit on 4s.
Six hits.
Okay. They're armor 5, so 4s.
3 wounds.
3. I had 4. I'm up to 7.
Now I just realized I blocked my own sight to lightning bolt him. So, heal.
Okay.
One.
Check those knights.
Yeah.
That's 7. They have a 14, 16.
Not even a waiver.
No, it is. Waver. 7 plus 7. Oh, no, you go
6.
Oh, 6. So, didn't even waver. No, there's nothing for them to charge anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just going to camp on that objective. And I can, if we go to a turn 7, it can free those guys to run that way then.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess combat.
What's your unit strength of a horde of Skaven?
4.
4. So, honor guard is 2. And if I get another turn and get them in, they're a 3. So if we all survive, I'll win the objective.
Alright, spearmen get 30 attacks.
Regiment, is that right? Regiment, foot guard 3.
Okay, so,
Just over here.
yep,
30 attacks.
yep. First 10, needing 5. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Defensive 5.
Okay. Needing 5. Four wounds.
Okay. 4, sorry, increase that. They are a 13, 15.
Need 11 to break it. Come on, 11. No, nothing.
Alright, so I heal 1 because of my Iron Resolve. Back to 3.
Okay, here. 5 attacks.
General has Iron Resolve? My general has Iron Resolve too.
What does that do?
Every time I pass a break check, like when you try to hurt me, I get a heal wound.
Oh,
I've been
Lord.
forgetting that. Yeah. I'd probably be on even less.
3 hits.
Okay.
1 wound. Again.
Okay. That takes me to 3.
$11. I think I just broke him.
14. Not a total of 14.
Yeah.
He is a 15, 17.
Dang it!
Well, it costs fucking 235 points. Damn close though.
Yep.
So I do heal 1 now because I do have Iron Resolve, which I totally forgot about. Yeah, he's made to kind of just sit. He'd be really good for charging something tough-ish on the side that doesn't have a lot of crushing strength or something, you know? Like fly into some woods and tie something up where you're just kind of like, then hold it there forever. Because he heals one on himself every turn, and he heals one every time he
Passes.
passes the morale check.
Well, let's find out if there's a turn
Okay.
7.
So on a 4, 5, or 6, turn 7. Nope.
Yes!
You didn't want to turn 7.
No, I did not.
So you've got one here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one here. I've got one there, and you've got one there. So draw.
Mm-hmm.
Game. Yeah, needed one more turn. I could have my great weapon guys have been doing basically 90% of the work.
Yeah.
That one squad has done great. They did good. The other one, not so much. The other one just got shot to death. I should have, when I set up, then you put all those 3 over there. I should have just hid behind these woods until you got close enough to me be able to do something. I should have just cowered back here. But, dun, dun, dun.
Actually, I was surprised you didn't charge them as soon as I went into the woods.
I didn't get a chance. You wavered. You wavered.
Oh,
me.
that's right.
Yeah, I was gonna, and you killed him. You killed him off. You
That's
killed
right.
that unit in one shot.
That's right, that's right.
That was you. You moved into the woods and you shot my rifle guys. My horse rifle
With 2
with
of them.
one of them. Yeah, you split
Oh, yeah.
fire, and you wavered those dudes. You wavered the infantry block with 2. You had 2 shoot at that and 1 shoot at the cavalry.
Yeah.
And then the cavalry's totally weak. They had like a terrible morale. The 3 up to they got shot off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I've taken them out of most of my other lists, but they were on here. I wanted to try. Well, the goal is I want to run them in tandem with my cavalry, and let them be the ones who get murdered, and then the cavalry. I mean, they have some shooting. They'd be good against war machines and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because you can move. They have that rule. They have nimble and steady aim, so they can move 9 inches
And shoot with no
and still
penalty.
shoot with no penalty. And they have an 18-inch range, so that's a pretty good range. They don't have a whole lot of attacks, but
Yeah, but the thing is,
it's piercing 1.
the nice thing about those guys is you can sit there and skirt the enemy and just, even if you cause 1 wound, that's 1 wound that will start adding up.
Yeah.
And if you roll a boxcar, okay, you just wavered a unit that can't move.
Yeah, yeah. That was the idea. Would just be a harassing. Just get some shots on stuff.
Yeah, but the Reds had barbecued horse tonight.
Those things are the problem. What are they called again?
Weapons teams.
Yeah, they were always a problem in Warhammer Fantasy too, but they used to blow themselves up on a bad roll.
I used to always
just have
have
to
weapons
wait.
teams with and the thing was, well, you'd have to attach them to either a regiment or whatever.
Yeah,
And I don't know how many times I'd sit there and
blow yourself apart.
blow myself apart.
That was the nice thing. Just wait for them to blow up. At least cross your fingers like a flamethrower running out of fuel.
Well, the thing is they are a lot nastier in Warhammer because I cause damage to you. You have to make a panic check. Whether if I cause 1 wound, you have to make a panic check like at a -1 or 2 to your morale.
Yeah. Yeah, short range though. I mean, if you can set it up to charge them, I mean they're war machines, so they'll die easy.
Oh, yeah.
Triple attacks against them.
Mhm.
Even 10 rifle guys charging them in close combat would be 24 attacks, hitting on 5s. You're still gonna fuck them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have had my rifles over here, opposing those, because then I could have just camped and at least started shooting at you. Because your nerve's probably not very high, probably like 9 or something.
On those things?
Yeah,
8-10.
yeah, that's terrible. It's like my rifle guys are like 9/11s, so.
I just remembered something. What does rally do again?
Gives you 1 more morale, I think.
Friendly core units within 6 inches of this unit have a modifier up to a max of 2. If multiple units with a rally are within range. So actually,
Gives you morale 1 more.
Yeah, so,
They
they
When
were
I-
busted hard, but
yeah.
this would have given him a +1.
What happened over here? I
Shot him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how close it was.
I don't remember. Yeah. So the rally would give you +1. Now, what gives off rallying? Your hordes give off a rally.
hordes are the only ones that give off rally.
Yeah.
Actually. Let me double check that. But yeah, hordes give off rally,
It's kind of a strength in numbers rule.
pretty much. Now, what really screwed me over was when I had that mutated rat fiend hit
Yeah.
your flank, and
You know, pop.
yeah. Yep. So just the hordes would have given bonuses. Unique spell 12. Enemy. Roll the hit. Roll the number of dice equal to the amount of damage the target unit. Piercing 1. Hits on 5 against unit in cover or stealth. So yeah. The boiling blood would have been good against early on when you're the guys that hit me in the flank here. When they were up to 5, if I cast boiling blood instead of a lightning bolt.
Yeah, boiling blood is interesting. The orcs have one character who can take it. Now the key is you've got to pile wounds on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get like that horde that like my horde that had 20 fucking. Now you only usually get to roll like 1 dice though to try to get it to go off on a 4 up. But if it does go off, fucking grab 20
Yeah.
dice and.
Yeah, knowing this, it's
Unique spell 12 inches. When rolling to hit, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of damage the target unit.
So okay, yeah. So that's the rolling to hit is however many damage it has.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's awesome against stuff that's already beat up.
Mm-hmm. Good way to just make them go away.
Well, I can't complain. I got a tie.
Yeah. It definitely went back and forth. A little seesaw. My knights didn't really do much.
Now, they didn't get involved until about turn 4.
Yeah. Well, in Warhammer Fantasy, I was always really bad about heading out and you get one awesome charge and then you get mauled, then you get like swamped and overran.
Yep.
So I wanted to kind of keep them in. Now they didn't get. I should have probably had those when I started to deploy. I should have planned to put some cavalry in the middle. The idea is with those small great weapon walls, get the pipe because they did exactly what I wanted. They locked up that whole thing. They ended up dying, but I was able to get a flank charge on 2 different things because I had repositioned the battle line
Yep.
to me. So I didn't care about that so much.
So what would you have done differently on my side?
I don't know. Not a whole lot. I don't know. Can't think of anything. I mean, you gotta really. I guess that your other Hell Pit Abomination didn't do a whole lot. not like the other one did.
Yeah.
Now the other one didn't break that, but you racked up a shit ton of wounds. That's why they broke later. Because normally against your clan rats, I'll probably win that battle. You wavered me that one turn, barely, and it's like, fuck. Because I have 30 attacks back on your clan rats. And then when you did kill me, you didn't beat it by very much later. So that was a big one. But Mammoth getting croaked out like that sucked. My leader, I probably shouldn't have. I thought maybe I'd kill you on the charge. Otherwise, I should have stayed in the middle, being very inspiring with a 9-inch, and then radius healing my stuff, getting the bonus. Those add up. 3 turns of clicking off 1 point of damage. That's what kept those guys going. I mean, they took damage, but then we're just walking next to him and clicked off like 3 or 4 points of damage.
Another thing that would have been good for him is hunting down these things.
Yeah, you get one quick, and then 2 would try to blast you.
True.
But in combination with those guys with the pistols, maybe it'd be a good combo. Yeah, next game I'll wait till I find out where those are at, and then I'll deploy my more, like, my rifles and stuff. Like my rifleman across from him with a field of fire, you'll be hurting, because even just 8 shots hitting on 5s for 3 turns, well, might waver you or even pop you. Your leadership's only 8. You only need to get like 3 wounds to really start causing a chance to take you off the board. And even those crappy guys, these guys, they have a charge. I mean, they can. What do they got? They only got 7 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, but that's 21 attacks when you hit one of those teams.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they'd run right over the top.
Mm-hmm.
So in next game, I'll be a little more defensive with them. I'll make you have to screen them off with your infantry or something.
Yeah, the thing is, what I didn't play with was the expendable rule.
Who had that? Your clan rats?
Yeah, I think the clan rats. Yeah, expendable, which I don't know what that means.
Is it in the?
On the descriptions, no, I didn't.
Oh, is it a hashtag or like a unit tag?
Yeah, it's a unit tag, keyword, expendable.
I think.
So I'm thinking that I could probably shoot into close combat with that.
Yeah, you may be able to. I have to. I'm not sure. I have both books. I'm not sure if you're in the main rule book or in the.
Oh, you idiot. The spearmen that you charged have the brew of sharpness.
Oh, +1 hit modifier with melee attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have been hitting on.
That's a 40-point magic item you didn't even use.
Yep.
In a horde, I think it's like 40 points. Proof sharpness.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're 30 attacks back because you were hitting me on, what, 5s? You would have been 4s. That's a lot more hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we rolled quite a few 4s, if I remember right.
Yeah, your first roll was sad, and then your next 2 rolls were above average. You like warm up as you go. What are those, Ratkin? I think, I'm not sure what book here. Forgot to turn it off.